Sunday? You want to? Or Striker?
No, I can't record anymore. This new computer I have is like, oh, it's so dumb. I can't record.
Sunday, can you record?
We have fucking basic or whatever power. Yeah.
Okay, record. I still rather have somebody record because
I can record it if you want.
Okay.
No, do not let him.
Yeah, I just recorded it.
Yo.
Give me a second.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? Is this a packing server?
Hello.
Hi. Thanks for telling me. So this is a packing server, right?
No, go pack your mother lunch, bitch.
Cause it's about to go down.
Yo, why's everyone muted, bro?
We're about to debate, that's why.
My bad.
Wait, what is the debate about?
Give me a second.
Herbivores?
Alright. Trini, are you here?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. So to specify for the VC, because they have no context of what we talked about in DM.
Yeah.
We basically said that we're gonna debate what is it? You think that you don't believe in the existence of God, so you're taking like a theistic argument. And you said that you don't believe in God objectively.
So we really got a debate.
Yeah. Just the mods of the VC just mute people or just kick them if they want to spur. Probably do it. But like basically he's taking the stance of theism. He says that God can't exist objectively.
Oh no.
The neutral stance.
I'm taking the stance that God does not exist objectively. Yeah.
Yeah, my fault.
It's all good.
He does not exist objectively. I'm taking the neutral stance. Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So basically my idea is just that God's logically impossible. If you want to hear why, I can explain. And I don't think that logically impossible things can exist.
You don't think that logically impossible things can exist?
Yeah.
What about things outside of epistemology?
I'm talking about things outside of logic.
Yeah, okay. Do you not know what an epistemology is?
Well, epistemology is theory of knowledge, right? Logics is just about the study of correct reasoning.
Like, here's the thing. In epistemology is a 2.6.
What the fuck?
Who is that, bro?
You think?
Don't worry.
Yo, dude, who is that, brother?
I got him, don't worry.
Anyways, yeah, so epistemology is the theory of knowledge or whatever. Do you think that logic can exist outside of the theory of knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give some examples?
So, like, for instance, right, if we're just talking about, like, logical assumptions rather than logical knowledge, that's something that is outside the capacity of epistemology.
Prove to me that logical assumptions can exist outside of an epistemology.
Well, knowledge is defined as true and justified belief, right? So if it's not justified because it's an assumption...
But true and justified belief are loose terms, because something that's true or justified could also be like synonymous with like a fact or something, and facts don't obviously we have facts that govern our world, but those aren't objective.
What the fuck?
Bro, who is this?
Yeah, but logical...
I think it is.
I don't know who it is, but assumptions aren't justified. Like, that's what an assumption means. So it can't be knowledge.
You said what?
What the fuck? Assumptions aren't knowledge. That's what an assumption is. It means to grant without being proven true.
Yeah, but you said that logical assumptions can exist outside of epistemology.
Right.
And I asked for you to give some.
Wait, like you want an example?
Yeah, give me an example of a logical assumption that can exist outside of epistemology.
Like the law of identity.
Okay, so do you have any others besides law of identity? Because I would agree with that, but I'm saying, do you have anything else besides? And you're saying it's an assumption. I would disagree with that. I think that is a logical, like, it's a fact. That's something that can be proven to true in any case.
Well, you can assume something
that's
a fact. Right? Like a fact is just a true statement. A fact's a true statement, so you can have an assumption that's true.
You said a logical. Okay, but we don't need an assumption to prove that the law of identity is true. We can prove it's true without assuming.
We can't prove it though. Like the law of identity would be needed for any argument.
Outside of our thought, because we only base assumptions off the things that we do know or things that we don't know. Correct?
Explain a little bit. What do you mean?
Okay, so you're aware that like everything that we process like inside of an epistemology, it could be like I don't know, like for instance, something that we have like no knowledge of right now, like you might not know what's going on in like China or some shit or like anywhere, but you're making an assumption based off of it. It could be off of like you can use deductive reason or inductive or whatever type of thing that you try to use to make an assumption. But things. Oh my god,
dude, this is like the. Yeah, it's this lead kid. Can someone kick him out, please, or just mute him? What are you saying, dude?
Who? It's who?
It's lead. Lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically what I was saying is like for the law of identity, we don't need to take a logical assumption, because whether I assume that it's true or whether I assume that it's false, it's able to prove itself outside of me giving it like using my assumptions or whatever. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So basically, like if I'm saying the law of identity is not real and I'm assuming that it's not real, it still can prove itself. If I assume that it's real, it still can prove itself. And if I was just not thinking or outside of my thought, it could still exist.
I mean, it's
so I'm
still
saying that the law of identity exists no matter what without an assumption.
Well, that's the thing, right? So you're saying we could use like arguments and stuff or different types of reasoning to prove the law of identity, or we could just look at like our reasoning. But all of that is based upon the law of identity, right? Like we're already assuming the law of identity when we make any observation or any argument. So
why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Well, is there some argument you could make without using the law of identity?
No.
Because you think there's, bro. Okay. What I was saying to you is like for the law of identity, though, because we agree that an epistemology is just we agree that it's just like the thought or whatever. So for the law of identity, and we're making an assumption, and I said that we can use deductive or inductive reasoning to prove stuff, and I said that the law of identity could exist whether. I'm trying to figure out who's doing this at the same time while I'm talking. I'm getting mad.
I agree.
Okay. Just mute everybody in BC besides me and Trini, man. I think that makes it wrong. Okay.
Okay, what were you saying?
But I was saying pretty much what I was saying is that
Oh my god.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
oh my god.
No, I agree that you can use different types of reasoning to prove other things, but something like the law of identity is like assumptive in nature, right? Like it's a logical assumption, and I think it's true, but that doesn't mean it's not like an assumption.
Okay. So and what are you basing it by saying it's not an assumption? Like, what's your basis for that?
Like, no, I think it is an assumption.
Okay, yeah. What's your basis for saying that it is an assumption?
If it's the definition of an assumption,
like we have to think.
Yeah, like
okay.
Any an assumption is just something that we grant is true without proof, right? So we can't prove the law of identity because any proof we would try and make would already assume it.
That's not true. If I just said outside of an epistemology, you could say the law of identity can exist, and our assumptions reside in the epistemology. Where outside of it, it could still be true.
So, like, presumably, you think you can make an argument that there's something outside of our epistemology where the law of identity is true, right?
Yeah, that could be the case.
But if you're making an argument, that assumes the law of identity, right? Because for your argument to be, like, proper or to be correct, you have to assume that all of your premises line up to the conclusion.
No, but what you're doing is you're asserting a positive because you're saying that the law of identity is an assumption. So you're basically saying that the law of identity cannot exist without us assuming something logically. Whether we use thoughts inside of an epistemology to prove that, or whatever kind of reasoning, we have to attribute an assumption to the law of identity. So therefore, it's still an assumption. But I'm saying outside of epistemology, outside of our thoughts, it is completely possible because we base everything that we know within a realm of knowledge with what we know or what we don't know.
Shut up, please.
Okay. But yeah, we base it off of what we know, what we don't know. So we don't know everything because we can only make thoughts off of what we have in our heads. And unless you can think, like I said, unless you can remove yourself from your consciousness and just somehow do that, then I don't think you can. So I would just assert the fact that the law of identity can exist without our thoughts or without an assumption, without any type of reasoning. It could. It's possible.
But I think to even talk about our thoughts is assuming the law of identity, right? When you're saying our thoughts, you don't mean two different things, right? You mean thoughts equal thoughts, right?
You said, do I think thoughts equal thoughts?
Yeah, when you're saying thoughts, you don't mean cheesecakes or something. You mean thoughts equal thoughts.
You could say thoughts equal thoughts because of the law of identity, but then you can also say thoughts don't equal thoughts, which is also, you're still giving identity to it. So therefore, the law of identity exists.
Well, no, the law of identity is just saying that any proposition equals itself, or any statement will equal itself.
It can be a statement or just an
object.
You think metaphysical things yeah. Okay, so you agree, never mind.
Yeah.
But I'm saying an object.
I've been wrote so many times, don't know what to believe.
That was not funny. But for you to make that kind of for you to make that kind of argument, right? You're already assuming the law of identity, which is just my point.
What do you mean?
For you to say that thoughts equal thoughts, that's the only thing you can say. If you say thoughts don't equal thoughts, then that actually violates the law of identity, right? Because you're saying A equals not A.
Do you realize saying something it's not something, you're still giving an identity to it?
You're giving an identity to it, but that's not the law of identity.
Yeah. Okay, it is though. Okay, I can get the definition for you too.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold up.
Why did you ban me? I told you.
Yeah, just. Okay, here you go. I'll post this in scans. I don't want the laws of logic. I just want scans right now. I mean, for the law of identity. It's loading for me. 1 second.
Yeah, no, take your time, man.
Okay, there you go. In logic, the law of identity states that each thing is identical with itself. It is the first of the three laws of thought, along with the law of non-contradiction, the law of excluded middle, and it is expressed by the equal sign equals the notion of identity or equal. But basically, like I said, it's just something equals itself. So if I'm saying something is not non-existent, me saying that something is non-existent, it would still it being non-existent would exist. Do you agree to that?
Well,
if I say a wall is not a wall, me saying the wall is not a wall is still giving an attribute to the wall, so therefore it exists. It exists as not being something.
Yeah, but I think that's conflating having an identity with the law of identity. So I mean, your definition was what I agree to, right? Something equals itself, but you're saying something equals not something.
No, I'm saying that something not being something is still something.
Wait, so what you mean?
Do you get that?
Sort of, right? So I get what you're trying to say, but you're still committing I'm saying
verbatim. You're saying you're saying a wall is not, oh my god. To me being a wall is not a wall, okay, because this wall is not a wall, right? This wall not being a wall, it would exist as not being a wall. So what is there? So we're only saying that it's stuff that we view or whatever. It's just stuff that we make or constructs or perspectives that we create inside of our mind, which is inside of an epistemology. But I'm saying that's why outside of an epistemology is entirely possible for that wall to exist as not being something, because it's outside of our process of thought. So I'm saying that from a neutral perspective, it is entirely possible for these things to happen, whereas you're only claiming a positive. You're making an assertion, and you're saying that the law of identity is...
I really agree with.
That was not funny. What were you saying?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying that pretty much you're giving a positive assumption, and you're basically saying that it... you're making a positive claim, and you're basically saying that it's an assumption. Whereas I don't have to use assumptions for this to be true. Because, like I said, I gave an example of non-existence and existence on in a plane from our perspective, which is inside of epistemology, and then outside of epistemology, I said something is entirely possible. Not saying it I'm not saying for sure or for a certain. I'm not asserting something. I'm just saying it is possible. So you can't deny said evidence because it's possible.
Right. So I get what you're trying to say, but
that's why I think.
Go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. That's why I think that the law of identity is right now the only thing that is objective.
Okay. So, three things actually. So the first thing I was going to say was that it seems like we agree on this, but I feel like you're taking away something different after the agreement. Here, I'll explain. Okay. So the first thing that we agreed to is that there is no such thing as non-existence. To say there's not something doesn't make any sense. But that doesn't then therefore mean that
I disagree. I still disagree with that. I don't know why you think I agree with that stance.
Well, your conclusion that something equals not something means there's something just means that there's no non-existence. It doesn't then therefore mean that the law of identity is justifiable.
Well, repeat that. You said that something so you said something that is not something.
Yeah, entailing...
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, that combination entailing the fact that non-existence doesn't make sense doesn't therefore then infer that it's the case that the law of identity is therefore justified. Like I said before, you still have to assume it. And the second thing I was going to say is, to even establish that there's an identity, you're already assuming that identity equals identity. If you're saying it's the case that identity doesn't equal identity, then you're saying it's the case that your argument proves there's no identity, which then therefore disproves the law of identity, and then therefore disproves pretty much any argument you could make.
You saying okay, so it's okay. So when I say that the law of identity equals itself, right? Okay, because by virtue of the law of identity, it will prove that something equals itself, and we can prove this. We can say 1 is 1, we can say 2 is 2, and we can do this like an infinite number of times, like in a loop, and it would still equal itself. So for the law of identity, right? If I say somebody was to disprove the law of identity, and they're trying to say it's not objective because I can say it's not real. Well, you saying it's not real is giving an identity to something because you're still identifying. By definition, that's the law of identity. It's just the identity. You get it again. So
you're trying to prove that the law of identity is true, right?
Yes.
You're not trying to prove the law of non-identity
no matter
is true.
What. It's true outside of an Yes, it's true outside of an epistemological viewpoint. It's true inside of an epistemology. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's true.
So truth equals truth, not falsity, right?
You said truth equals truth?
Yeah. So your conclusion is true, right?
What do you define to be true?
Reflecting reality.
I think reality as we know it isn't entirely true, though. I think it's possible that it's not my fault.
Wait.
It's possible that it's possible that you're sleeping right now. Or it's possible this conversation isn't even happening.
Well, that's different than saying that my definition of truth is wrong. That's just saying that we're not good at parsing truth. That's not the same as saying that. No,
but your definition of truth, you were saying was
reflects reality.
I'm pretty sure you said reality.
Reflects reality.
Yeah, reflection of reality. Well, what we know as reality is flawed, or it could be flawed. So therefore, you making a statement on saying it reflects reality, and we don't even know what reality is. It's kind of fallacious. Do you not think?
How is that fallacious?
Okay, this fallacious is just a mistaken belief or something. So if you don't
it's like
know
a mistaken
what
reasoning.
Is, you can't make a claim.
A fallacy is a mistaken reasoning. To characterize something as fallacious is to say there's a mistaken reasoning. So, like, where's the mistake?
Fallacious, by definition, just a mistaken belief or something. Get it for you if you want.
Here we can define mistake. An action or judgment that is wrong, and then we can define fallacy. Fallacy, a mistaken belief, especially one based on unsound argument. So it's like an invalid argument, essentially.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. One is, based off a mistaken belief, can get off, like, Cambridge. His argument is based off of fallacious reasoning, and then you can look at subterms. Like, all of it, just It's just a mistaken belief in something.
So, like, where's the mistake? Because presumably you mean mistake with regards to our reasoning.
Because do you objectively know what reality is?
Yeah.
Prove that.
Reality is reality.
Okay, so reality is reality, but what if you're sleeping? Does your definition of reality change?
No.
Okay, so you would still define reality as reality, even if it's a different reality, it's still reality. You would agree?
Well, I think we make a distinction between what we imagine and reality, right? Like, if you're playing a video game, you don't think that playing, like, The Last of Us is, like, real, do you?
It could be.
But do you think it is?
That's what I'm saying. So basically, what's going? Yeah, basically, I'm not gonna make a positive claim and assert that it is. I'm just saying I'm taking the neutral stance and saying that it's possible that it is.
Well, what do you think is? What do you think is possible?
Wait. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what's happening is you're making a positive claim and you're saying that reality as we know it. And I offered you something. I said I would agree with you if you said that reality is reality no matter what, because it's entirely possible that you're sleeping. It's possible that you're in a coma. Like, there's an infinite realm of possibilities. You agree to that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so here's something else. Why is there not an infinite realm of possibility, Trini?
Well, two things. For one, you just agreed reality is reality, so I feel like that point was just established. For two, I want to go back to the law of identity point real quick. You actually...
I didn't. I agree that reality was reality, but
which
your
is
definition, because you were arguing that it could be what you're seeing or what you're observing or what we know, and you gave a Last of Us example, and I said that it's possible that yes, you could be living in there, it doesn't matter. So you didn't if you agree with me saying reality is reality, then you're also like admitting that my point is correct. So I just want to continue with that, but go ahead.
No, I said there was, two things.
Yeah, hard because
two things, and then we'll go back to the other thing I was about to say, and then we'll go back to the third thing. So firstly, I said that it was the case that reality is reality. You agreed. Then the second thing that was noted upon there was that The Last of Us is presumably not what you think real life is. When you play The Last of Us, you presumably don't cry and break down and go, "Oh my God, I can't believe my friend just died."
Yeah,
like,
but you're not understanding though, Trini.
Wait, hold on, pause. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Then from that point on, right? I'm just saying that it seems like we make a distinction between like imaginary stuff and real stuff, right? So we still agree that reality is reality. It just seems like what you're then therefore saying is that maybe it's the case that The Last of Us is the real reality or the one that actually exists outside of our mind. I'm saying that's the distinction we make. So you actually agree to that. Going back to the law of identity point real fast, I was going to say, you agreed at one point it was an assumption. I don't know if you meant to, but you actually said it was an assumption. You said it was a positive assumption, actually, like verbatim. And then on top of that, I was also just going to say that obviously it's the case that like something equaling something needs to be the case. If something equals nothing, then that actually disproves you.
Let me slow this point down. Let me respond to the reality point, and then I'll go to this. I don't want points to be lost for the debate.
Sure.
So for the reality point, basically what happened is you said that, what was the argument that you're using? You're trying to say that it's like a reflection of reality. That's what you believed. What was it? What were you arguing again from that point? You said it was like a reflection of reality from...
yeah, it's my definition of reality. Or truth, excuse me.
Yeah, you're trying to... No, not reality.
Truth.
Yeah. Your definition of reality is not a reflection of reality. It was something else you were arguing.
I said truth.
Oh, yeah, truth. Yeah, so your definition of truth was a reflection of reality. And I disagreed. I said, well, not necessarily disagreed. I said that I don't that's what truth is. But for you to assert that your definition of truth is a reflection of reality, and I said, okay, well, your reflection of reality be wrong. So it's entirely possible that
not my reflection of reality, just
something else is happening.
The reflection of reality.
From what you're arguing, you're talking from your subjective viewpoint. So it would be from your perception of reality, unless you stated that. If you want to clarify that now, that's fine. But it would be from your subjective viewpoint.
Actually, it feels like you just interpreted. I never said my subjective view of reality. I said the reflection of reality.
Yeah, but we're debating with our subjective viewpoints already.
I don't think this is subjective.
The only thing that I'm claiming, you said what?
I don't think this is subjective, and presumably you don't think the law of identity is subjective.
You don't think a debate is subjective?
I don't. I think certain things are correct in them.
Okay, why do you not? Okay, everything that you're talking, the word that you just said, is that objective?
I think the law of identity is objective. Do you disagree?
Okay, so then you agree with my premise that the law of identity is objective. So
Wait, that's what I
you
said.
would still concede on the last point you made.
I actually did not just
Yeah,
concede.
so you agree that the law of identity... Okay, 1 second. You agree that the law of identity is objective, which means that it's not an assumption, which is the point that you're arguing Trini before. So you conceded.
Well, two things. For one, actually, you just conceded because you just admitted a minute ago that the law of identity is an assumption. And then secondly, my point was wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Wait, wait, 1 second. Wait, hold on. I was going to say, the second thing I was going to say was just that my whole entire point was the law of identity is an assumption. So that was the first thing we were talking about. I just got that point down. And then you just admitted the law of identity is objective. So is it the case that it's objective or not? Because you just said everything in a debate is subjective. Meaning you think your position on this, that God may or may not exist, that's subjective. So you actually don't have an argument. You just have your opinion.
Okay. So let me respond to this. Okay. The problem is that you cut me off before I finished what I was saying. So I was gonna say that I'm arguing from a subjective. What we're arguing is subjective because we're debating stuff, right? But the stance that I'm taking is a neutral stance that has objective truth to it. So therefore, me saying that there can be objective truth to a debate, but that's why in the specific instance that I gave, or the example, I said, is the word that you're just saying objective? And you said, oh, well, I think the law of identity is objective. So you're blatantly agreeing with the fact the whole time that you were attempting to give counters to, you agreed that the law of identity is objective, but at the beginning of this debate, you said that the law of identity is a logical assumption.
It can be both.
It cannot be a logical assumption and be objective.
Wait, why can't it be both? What's the contradiction?
Prove that the law of identity could be objective and a logical assumption.
I just don't see a contradiction. Is there a contradiction?
Okay, but you can say that there's not a contradiction, and then I can assert the fact that there is a contradiction.
So what's the contradiction?
Equal claims. So you have no proof of them.
Well, what's the contradiction?
You saying that there's not a contradiction. You realize that, right?
Here, I'll put the statements down.
I never asserted the fact that there was a contradiction. I said I could say that there's not a contradiction, or there is a contradiction. It's basically saying you're basically saying the law of identity could be objective while also being a logical assumption, but the definition of objective, true objectiveness, defeats that purpose. So we're arguing about true objectiveness right now.
So we're not arguing about a relative. Hold on, can you look in chat? Does Q equal not P there? Do you see not P?
Wait, type in scans because it's gonna get lost.
Here, I got you. Where is scans? Scans right here. Alright. So just real quick, do you think P there is negated by that second thing? Because the negation of the first statement is LOI is not objective, so you need to make an argument about why being an assumption is in fact saying it's not objective. And I don't see any reason to think that.
Okay, hold on 1 second. One second. LOL.
Okay, LOI.
Can you put that in modus POTUS?
Yeah, sure, hold on.
Start typing in scans if you're not Trini, or you're gonna get muted.
Here you go.
If the LOL is objective, and it is compatible with being an assumption. Why is objective things compatible with being an assumption? Are you presupposing that?
No, because there isn't a contradiction.
Okay. Why is there not a contradiction?
Because P there isn't negated by Q. Right, a contradiction is P and not P.
Okay, and I said in modus ponens. So in your modus ponens, can you show that there's not a contradiction?
I just did.
Yeah, but in the example that you gave for part 1, you asserted the fact, or it sounds like you're presupposing that an objective truth is compatible with something that's a logical assumption, and I see no reason why it would. And your reason after that, you say, "LOL is subjective. It is compatible with being an assumption." You could say, 1 second. You can do this. Really just copy yours and just flip it. Okay, there you go. So I'll type it in the screenshot. Okay, do you agree with that?
Hold on a second. And here's the most opponent's argument for that not being a contradiction.
Okay, I'm asking, do you agree with what I posted, though? The syllogism?
No.
Why?
I don't see a contradiction, so you need to establish one, or there's no contradiction. By the way,
so
we 1.2.
Wait, you don't see a contradiction, though, you just said?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you agree with it?
How?
Okay, so got it. So you agree that an objective truth is not, it has no correlation to an assumption?
Wait,
got
correlation?
It. So you just conceded on your whole modus ponens.
Hold on one second. So let me hold on one second.
What I basically wait 1 second. One second. What
Go
I
for
basically did, Trini, is I repeated your syllogism, but I reflipped it and I said it towards the point where I could say that it is a logic. LOL, the word is objective.
LOI.
And I said that. Then it is compatible with not being an assumption. I got you to agree with it, so you're agreeing with if LOL is objective. So in this case, the law of identity is objective. Then it is not compatible with being an assumption.
That's actually not what your argument said.
The law of identity cannot be an assumption.
Your argument actually said something different. Your argument said it's compatible with not being an assumption. That's perfectly logically possible, but that's different than it's not compatible with being an assumption. So you have to change your argument. Wait, hold on. The argument actually doesn't imply the thing you're trying to say.
Okay, why doesn't it?
Because it just says that it's logically possible for this to not be the case, which I agree with. I'm not saying it's necessarily the case.
You would be conceding on your point. Okay, wait. Let's take a break. Let's take it point by point. Trini, do you agree that the LOL in this function is the law of identity?
Wait, what?
Do you agree that LOL in this equivalence in these syllogisms that we're writing in Scan's chat is the law of identity?
No, it's not LOL. It's LOI, law of identity.
Oh yeah, wait. No, I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about LOL in this example.
No, it says LOI. Like that's L undercase O capital I. But I see what you're trying to say, and that's why I responded.
That's what you wrote? Okay, I didn't even.
Yeah. That's just how it's abbreviated.
Either way, it still proves my point. Whether it be LOL or
it actually doesn't. Okay, so if you hold on 1 second. So if you represent,
wait, 1 second.
Wait, I was still speaking. Wait 1 second. So I was just gonna say real quick that if you represent them as sentences, right? So the way we would do it in prop logic, these two are different sentences. So it's P and Q. We have to abbreviate them as different kinds of sentences. And so unless you can show that Q implies not P, right, or that Q reduces to not P, then they're different sentences purely by the fact that they seem to be describing different things.
You said unless I can prove that Q is not. You said unless I can prove that P is not Q.
No. Unless you can prove that Q implies not P or is not P, then this is the case.
Wait, let me read the first thing that you said.
No, look at the bottom one. This is what it looks like in propositional logic.
1 second. You can't just put it in modus ponens?
That is modus ponens.
No, I'm not talking about outside of propositional logic.
What does that mean?
Like you can't just word it?
Well, you wanted to see... Okay, so you were saying just a moment ago that my argument...
The reason why... Okay, I was going to respond because it's kind of already been informal.
Well, you said that you said that my argument actually agreed with you, and I'm showing you that it doesn't if you abbreviate it into propositional logic. So that's just wrong.
So let me show you why it does. Okay, so in this equation, right, where you put LOI is objective, you would say the law of identity is objective, and then it sounds like you're presupposing that because the law of identity is objective, you're saying that it's compatible with being an assumption. You're not saying that it's likely compatible or possibly. You're not using the skeptic argument. You're certain of the fact that it is. So you're making a positive claim there. And then you say that LOI is objective again. The law of identity is objective. And you say it is compatible with being an assumption. It's like me being like this. Let me write this for you. So.
Hold on, I want to ask everyone something. So, yo, people in general, maybe I'm a little confused, maybe I can word myself better. Can you guys tell me whether you think these two things are the same sentence?
Obviously, the wording's different, but they have the same functionality.
They don't.
So,
But
like, obviously, like, the average person is just going to look at it and just say the words are different. But I'm obviously arguing for the functionality of it. But here's what I was referring to. So, are you aware of, like, the
so people in the chat are saying that these don't look like the same one.
That's what I just told you. They're different words.
Wait,
but the
hold on. If they're
functionality-
different sentences, they're not the same proposition, unless you can prove they are in fact the same proposition.
Okay, do you realize this is why I said the functionality works the same?
What's the proof that it has the same function?
Because in the sentence that you're given, you're presupposing something, and I can also presupposing something. And the presupposition that I gave was the fact that the law of identity could be objective without being an assumption. And
So
you agreed with it.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Wait, hold on a second. So, how is a presupposition the same thing as subjectivity? I can't presuppose an actual
Because
fact?
An assumption is subjective. Do you realize that, Trini?
No. It's just a statement granted as true.
Why do you not think an assumption is subjective?
It's a statement granted as true without proof.
An assumption is assuming. Okay, an assumption, yes. So that would be subjective, Trini.
How would that be subjective? You're just saying that it is. What's the argument for that?
The definition. Okay, you realize the definition of subjective is, would be the opposite of objective. It's something that is not objectively true in fact.
What's subjective?
There's a difference between a relative. Okay, there's a difference between a relative truth and an objective.
What do you mean by
the
subjective?
Relative truth could be something like. Can you let me finish? I'm on the relative truth part. Like,
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, right?
Like
That's
the rest of my sentence.
Well, because we're talking
Okay,
about that, and
me
I
saying
thought
it's
we were moving over
subjective-
that.
Wait, me saying that it's subjective, right? It means that it's not objectively true. But there's different levels of truth, which is what I'm arguing to you right now. Saying there's stuff like a cheetah is fast, right? We all know in this BC probably a cheetah is fast, right? Or I don't know, a tiger or a lion roars. So that's something that would be a fact. Lions roar, right? But a lion roaring is not objectively true as an objective truth. As a relative truth, it roars, but not as an objective one. Because you can't prove that a lion would roar outside of an epistemology. You could say it could or it couldn't. So therefore, it's not objectively true. It's relatively true. That's why there's a difference between relative truth and objective ones.
Wait, hold on one second. So, two things, actually. So, firstly, I still haven't gotten an argument. Well, three things, firstly. Number one, what do you mean by subjective? Number
Why are
two...
you saying that you still didn't get an argument when I just gave you an argument?
That's not an argument. That was just a set of claims that didn't support
That is
the
an
claim.
argument. Do you know what an argument is?
Yeah. And did you hear what I just said? I said that was a set of claims that didn't support your main claim.
One second, I just lagged out. So can you repeat everything you kind of just said, like 30 seconds ago?
I said, for one,
20?
I don't think you actually heard me. I think you cut me off after you accused me of cutting you off. So actually, just listen for a second. I said that it was a set of claims that did not support your main claim, for number one. For two, I was saying that if you're going to make this case, you actually have to assume logic. So unless you're going to make an argument without it, hold on. Pause. Wait 1 second. You're cutting me off. Hold on. Wait, pause 1 second. You said just a moment ago you weren't okay with me doing this. Wait, you just said a moment ago you weren't okay with me cutting you off.
You've been doing the same. It's been informal for the whole debate, though, Trini.
So it's okay if I cut you off.
When I cut you off some points.
So it's okay if I cut you off.
If you want to do that, but obviously it's going to turn into a spur fest from some type of perspective if there's not some type of silver.
Well, you asked me to you asked me not to cut you off. I gave you that respect. I would just assume that you would give me that same civility.
I think that you're being dishonest right now. So that's what I'm
well, you didn't even hear my argument, so I'm being dishonest by you not being willing to hear my argument.
I think you're being dishonest because basically what happened is you said that I wasn't making an argument and I didn't argue something, and then I asked you, I said, okay, well, what do you think an argument is? And I said, can you repeat everything like 30 or 20 seconds ago?
I did just repeat what I said.
When I just told you to repeat it, when you repeated it.
Oh, I thought you meant what I was talking about. Oh, my bad. I thought you meant what I was talking about.
I said that I cut you off because I thought you were being dishonest. So go ahead and talk now. Speak. Go ahead.
Okay, anyways, going back to what I was saying, yeah, my whole point is just this, right? You're going to have to assume logic. For you to make any argument, you're going to have to assume logic. And one of the examples you gave was, well, we know a cheetah is fast, and we know some animal roars, and it's just like, okay, but like, for one, you're claiming to have knowledge or whatever, and it's just like, okay, but you're assuming knowledge, you're assuming logic, you're assuming the law of identity. So these are all assumptions. You can't prove these without already assuming them.
Trini,
hold on 1 second. See, you're cutting me off again. Wait, one second. So, hold on. Pause. So, real quick. I mean, you can laugh, but so far you haven't actually provided any arguments. So I don't really care. So, real quick. What? Pause. Hold on. Pause.
You still haven't even defined an argument for me, Trini.
I actually did 3 times now, but that's okay. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, and I'll restate what an argument is. What's an argument?
Okay,
what do you think an argument is?
Restate it. Why are you asking me?
So you don't know. Okay, going back to what I was saying. It's a set of claims to support a main claim or a chief claim. It's a set of supporting claims to support a main claim. Yeah, there you go. I gave you the definition. Go ahead and state it.
For the sake of the debate, I'm going to define what an argument to you.
Yeah, go ahead and Google it. Go for it.
Okay, so yes, an argument is just exchange or diversion of opposites.
That is not what an argument is in logic. I know for a fact you just Googled it.
1 second.
No, you were cutting me off. I don't really care about this anymore. So going back to what I was just gonna say.
Informal and spurred.
You just said it was informal after you interrupted me like 4 times. So at this point, I don't really care.
It's been informal. I've already.
So then you can't go. Then you're going to be informal because then that's implying I wasn't informal to begin with, right? So going back to what I was saying, if you're just going to assume logic, right? That's fine. I mean, you keep cutting me off, so that's fine. If you're just going to assume that logic is true, right? That's fine. I'm cool with assuming it. But you're saying that's then therefore subjective, so you think logic is subjective. Can you make a non-logical argument? Can you do that? Can you make a non-logical argument to prove logical?
I said that making an assumption and you're assuming some part of logic is true, but there's different levels of truth because I said there's relative truth and objective truth. So I don't know. So then you don't real quick. So then you don't think being an assumption is incompatible with being objective then? Just to clarify. No, I think that...
So you concede. So you just said, no, you don't think that, so you conceded. That was your whole point earlier. You just conceded.
I'm disregarding what you're saying. No, doesn't.
But you just said no. I asked you a question about your position, and then you just dropped it.
No can be a disregardment.
So can I get a yes or no on that? So what do you think is the case? Do you think it's the case? Wait, I'm just asking you a question.
Why are you throwing multiple points when I'm responding?
I'm just asking you a question. Can you answer the question? Just answer the question. That's fine. Yep, I bet. Okay, answer the question. Oh wait, I thought you said just a moment ago you can say yes or no without actually answering the question. I thought you said you could disregard the point. Come on, dude.
Trini, are you breaking down? It's not that.
That was not funny. You're gonna have to try again. That shit was very unfunny. It's
not a joke.
That's not a joke. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. Like come on, that was not funny.
Yeah. Anyways.
Like I was saying, do you think an assumption is incompatible with being objective? Watch you dodge that point.
I think that
yes or no?
Assumption on a logical claim.
Wait, yes or no?
Or objective.
Wait, yes or no? Why aren't you answering yes or no so everyone knows what you think? So earlier he said it's incompatible. Is it compatible? Yes or no?
Because you're being
Is it compatible? Yes or no?
You're ignoring the context of my argument, though.
Dude, I'm just asking, is it compatible? Yes or no? Are you going to concede that claim?
Why are you being dishonest, Trey?
Why are you not answering the question? Come on, dude.
Because you're being dishonest.
Okay, so you're not answering the question, so you're dodging my point. Okay, thanks, buddy. Okay, yes or no? Was that a yes or no answer? Was that a yes or no answer?
If it's an objective truth, no.
Okay, so then why did just a moment ago you say, actually, it's not incompatible. I think there are certain degrees of truth. You said, hold on. You said a moment ago that it wasn't incompatible and that there are like degrees of truth, dude.
Let's move on from this because it's on recording. Let's move on from this on recording. I don't care. It's on recording.
So you don't want to talk about that anymore. So you don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to talk about it. Why are you wanting to move away? No, I want to talk about it.
Are you okay with moving on? It sounds like you don't want to move on because you felt like you still need to win this point. That means you're not confident.
I'm just trying to convince you. I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you.
I'm fine.
Are you fine? Like, you just contradicted yourself, like your mind is warped, you're delusional right now, you have a disconnect with reality. I'm trying to help you. I know you contradicted yourself. You said it was compatible, and then you said it was incompatible, then you said it was compatible, and then you said it was incompatible again.
If it's a relative truth, I'll state it one more time for the recording. If it's a relative truth, right, and you're making a subjective...
So is it compatible or incompatible? Can we just get a yes or no?
The fact that lions... Okay, if I assert the fact that lions roar inside of an epistemology, you have to prove.
Notice how you're
outside
just
of
like
that lions
answering
roar.
in like
You could or
verbose,
you could not.
circumlocuitous like language. Like, come on, yes or no?
You
Is
can't
it?
even talk. You're stuttering. Like, what are you? Trini, what's wrong with you? Move on to the.
Trini, what's wrong with you? You sound like you're drinking cough syrup right now. Let's not go crazy, bro.
So like I said, Trini, because you failed to prove that the law of identity was a logical assumption, and I proved that.
Wait, I did prove
it's
it.
an objective truth, Trini. Okay, you think that you did. That's cool.
Wait, hold on a second. So now you're making the claim that assumptions and objective truths are incompatible. Provide the argument for that. Oh, you said what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Provide the argument for that claim.
You're like yelling.
Okay, provide the argument for that claim, please.
You said I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I bet you can't hear me. I really bet you can't hear me. You said that it's an assumption and therefore not objective. I want the argument for that. What's the argument for that claim?
That a subjective truth or an assumption is subjective?
No, you said that I argued it's an assumption, therefore not objective. What's the argument that if it's an assumption, it's therefore not objective? What's the argument for that claim?
I already posted it in Scan.
I already posted it, so can you just tell it to everyone in the chat? I just want to hear about it. What's the argument?
I'll repeat it.
I'll repeat it like you're having a meltdown. Go for it.
It says if the law of identity is objective, then it is compatible with not being an assumption. This is a refutation into your point of saying the law of identity is objective, then is compatible. So you presuppose something, and I said you could equally presuppose it and contradict it by arguing.
Wait, so you admit you're making an assumption? So by your own logic, that statement isn't objective, right? Your own argument's subjective.
That you were presupposing.
Wait, hold on a second. You said a presupposition. Wait. You said an assumption, a presupposition, anything like that is subjective. So your argument's subjective. Wait, is your argument subjective? Wait, yes or no? Is your argument subjective?
That something was an assumption.
Wait, I'm asking you a question. Can you answer the question? Is your argument subjective?
My argument. The argument that I've been making is objective about the law of identity.
Wait, hold on. Is that particular argument subjective? Yes or no?
Is that particular argument subjective? I think that argument is fine.
Wait, but do you think it's subjective? That was a non-answer. Yes or no? Is it subjective?
Why do I have to provide that evidence?
I'm not asking you for evidence. I'm asking what you think. Do you think that argument's subjective?
Yeah, but that's not. I don't.
You think it is subjective? Wait, so then you don't have an actual argument. Wait, so you said yes, so you don't actually think that.
My refutation already counts to the previous.
Wait, you said that assumptions are subjective. Is the argument you provide to me subjective? Yes or no? Stop dodging.
The argument that I provided to you is a presupposition.
So it's subjective, right?
Your old argument.
Wait, is it subjective? Yes or no? Can you answer?
A presupposition could be subjective.
Wait, could be or is? Wait, hold on, because then if it's could be, then it's logically possible for it to be objective and an assumption. Wait, could be or is? Could be or is? Could be or is? Well, I'm asking you because you're dodging the question, right? You're not answering my point. I'm asking you a question. How am I strawmanning you with a question? I'm asking what your point is.
Acting like you're countering my point.
Okay, you can get off the meta. I'm asking you a simple question. Are assumptions subjective?
What's wrong with you?
I'm not yelling. Oh my god, dude. Are you like mad that you can't like raise your voice in your own apartment? Aren't you like 20? Like fuck out of here. Okay. I don't have to. That's what I thought. I'm not resorting to ad hominems. I'm asking you a simple question. Are you not capable of raising your voice? I can quiet down if you need me to. I didn't mean to hurt the dialectic. My bad, buddy. So I'm going to go back to what I was asking. Are assumptions subjective?
It's a debate, bro.
Look, you're not answering the argument. Are assumptions subjective?
Okay. I already said that assumptions are subjective, Trini. Yeah.
Wait, so your argument's subjective, so you don't have an argument. Okay, check, please. Let's go back to what you're talking about.
That's not what I said.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. You just said that arguments are subjective in the case of presupposition, so that argument is presuppositional, therefore it's subjective. So your argument's subjective.
Do you think that you won this point? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think you won this point?
I absolutely do. I'm trying to help you, though. I think you're disconnected from reality.
Okay, move on.
I think you want me to move on because you're scared. I think you don't want me to hold on to this point. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. I'm fine, dude. This is the debate we were having. I'm not done until we finish the dialectic. What? I don't. Yeah, that's fine. If you're scared of talking for 30 minutes, that's fine. I really don't care. But I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Are assumptions subjective? You said yes, and so that means the argument you provide to me in scans is then therefore subjective. So your argument's subjective. You don't have a real argument. You only have an argument that you believe. I don't believe that argument.
I already proved the law of identity is objective.
Wait, hold on. That's not an answer to what I just said. You said the argument you provided in the chat earlier to prove that my position is wrong is actually just subjective. Wait, so your argument is subjective. Wait, hold on. You're moving away, dude. Stop moving away. So you said your argument's subjective. Why should I believe in it? Wait, I'm gonna just keep asking you the question. My bad, Bert. So you said that my argument is wrong, right? And you used a subjective argument. So can you go ahead and provide that for me? You're dodging. You're dodging, buddy. You're dodging. You can keep dodging it. It's okay. I don't really care. Like, you can dodge. So I'm gonna ask you yet again. If your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it? If your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it? I'll ask it in the chat. If your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it?
Okay, you turned down your mic. Good job.
I didn't turn it down. I just lifted it closer to my face. Like, what the fuck?
Respond rhetorically because you lost argumentatively. So you yelled and you got to talk for 20 minutes on recording. Are you happy?
I'm sorry. How is that an answer to my question? Oh, you're the wrong guy at Spurg. Wow, I was so...
I'm ready to move on. I countered your argument already. Like, you lost argumentatively, so you're trying to win rhetorically by raising your mic volume.
That was not funny.
It's not a joke. It's actually what you're doing. Like, the whole...
Wow, that was super funny, dude. I'm dying over here. You're busting my chops real hard. Oh my god. So going back to what I was asking you. Hold on. I mean, look at you. You're just dodging. You're just dodging, dude. Like, you're just dodging. If your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it? Look, people are saying it's a good argument in chat, so let me ask you. I'm gonna just keep asking you, bro. Like, it's good.
Trini, you lost that.
So you lost that point because it's my subjective opinion. Wow, I'm hurt here, dude. I'm dying over here. I'm like, oh fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna win. I don't know how I'm gonna win. Like, I still got me. Like, oh come on, dude. This is so silly. Like, come on. If your argument's subjective, then why would I believe in it? Come on, bro. Bro, if your argument's subjective, then why would I believe in it? Look, if your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it?
Are you done, Trini? Are you gonna move on?
So, if your argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it?
Are you gonna move
you didn't counter it. Yeah. Okay, counter it again then.
Are you gonna move on? Are you gonna move on? I'm not even packing. Like, people, if I was making fun of you or telling a joke, people would know. Like, can you just move on?
Dude, I'm just asking you a simple question. Why do you want to move on so badly?
So like I said.
All I was asking was a simple question. Then,
like,
if your argument is simply subjective, then why would I believe in it?
Okay, so Trini, so since you can't prove that the law of identity is an assumption,
so you made an argument, and your argument's subjective. Why would I believe in it?
God doesn't exist objectively, because you would concede on the fact that logical assumptions.
Like, I just don't see how this is a response to what I'm saying.
You know that you lost, or you're losing the debate.
That was not funny, dude. Now I'm gonna go back to what I was asking you. If it's the case that this argument is subjective, then why would I believe in it? Because it's simple. You said earlier that presuppositions are subjective. If they're subjective, then let me just ask you, bro. Like, I'll just ask you something simple. It just comes down to whether or not you think so, then why would I believe in it? What if I just disagree? Then how do you get me?
Can you move on? Oh my god, I'm not even making a joke. Not like, the only thing funny here is your behavior. It's like you're
that was not funny, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
It's not a joke. You're getting slapped argumentatively. You failed to prove anything.
Actually, I did prove multiple things. So
okay,
that's what I don't get, right? Like, you think you won, but you're scared to provide the argument.
Are you ready?
Come on, bro. Like, if you really won that position, right? Like, I'm just wanting to hear out why exactly a subjective argument means anything to me. Like, bro, I just don't get it. Honestly, I just really don't get it. Like, if you can't prove it objectively, then why would I believe in it? Like, it's just that simple. Bro, you're talking over me. Stop talking over me. What the fuck? I asked you a question.
Yeah.
So, like, if it's the case that the argument's subjective, then that just means I can say I disagree and therefore I'm correct, right? So then I'm correct. You're just wrong.
Okay, you think the argument is subjective. Move on.
Okay, wait, so you agree then?
Okay, so now you
Wait, so you agree then?
So you're done speaking.
Wait, no, hold on. So you agree?
You think? Why are you being dishonest?
What? I'm asking you about your position. Can you give me an answer?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I thought you were just answering the
so
question.
Trini-
Like, can you just answer me?
Okay, so Trini, like I said though, I'm like the only person being formal, but like I said.
Wow, that was not funny, dude. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna go back to what I was asking, because it's this simple, right? You have to prove this argument. I'm gonna just put it in the chat.
You're annoying
If
people in
an
chat.
argument is subjective,
so Trini though, okay,
then
so you're gonna argue. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna argue that God is most likely not existent.
one ought to believe in it.
Assumptions.
P2, an argument is subjective.
Trini's just talking to himself now, bro.
I'm talking to you. What the heck? This is the argument. What are you talking about?
You're talking.
You're yeah. That was very funny, dude.
Based off of a syllogism that
Ought to believe
you're
in.
ignoring my argument.
This is your argument. I want you to substantiate that first premise. Substantiate that first premise over there. Can you do that?
Okay, so are you done?
Can you support this first premise?
So you want me to counter the point that you made while
that was not funny, dude. I'm gonna give you a round of applause for trying that.
It's not me. I'm not. Stop, bro. It's annoying at this point. Like,
dude, all I'm saying is, can you prove this first premise? Yes or no?
Okay. So Trini,
can you
like,
provide the like reasoning for this one, or
are you just gonna spurg, or I can just like prove to you that you lost the debate already, right?
Dude, I'm asking you a simple question. You don't want to engage in the dialectic.
I want to give you a chance, Trini. Like I want you to at least make me like try. I want you to at least make me try.
That was not funny, dude. I'm gonna be dead ass. Like that was actually unhilarious. That actually made me cringe a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. You're like, I'm Beerus. I'm using a pinky worth of power. Like, okay, buddy. Anyways, since everyone thinks you're losing in the chat, can you answer that first premise so you can finally beat me?
Nobody does. Everybody's saying not funny, not funny. He's not.
Dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, they're right. They're definitely right. That was not funny, dude. Are you done? Come on, like, can you answer, please?
I just disconnected. But I was saying everybody's.
Oh shit, you're running now?
Nobody's laughing.
Eista.
Yeah. Yes. But
dude, I'm just trying to get an argument
right
for
now,
this
you're
first
just gonna
premise.
argue
Like,
God.
I just don't see why.
Okay, so right now, okay, if you feel like you won, then move. You realize that's how debates go, right? If you countered someone.
No offense, but who cares what you think debates go like? No offense, but who cares what you think debates go like? Like, I don't really care what you think about that.
For the sake of the debate, it's you're kind of being a spur because you won't move on the debate.
You're kind of being a spur.
You're
Like,
afraid you're gonna lose.
I'm gonna be honest. No offense, but like, you're like a bootleg like Leon. Like, I don't really give a fuck what you think.
I'm a bootleg Leon.
That's what Leon told me. That's what these people told me. Like, I don't. That's all I've heard. I don't know you, dude.
Saying that you were talked about in high praise.
Like, anytime I've heard about you, I've only heard that you try to be like Leon. You try and be like a man younger than you. How does that feel? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Why are you like lying, bro?
Like, no, I swear to God, I don't want to name any names, but I promise to God, your friends say that. Your friends have been saying that shit. Sorry, buddy.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay? Are you okay since Leon left Discord? How do you feel about that?
Are you trying to?
Oh shit! You got a little slither. You did not sound comfortable. Like, come on. Like, I'm just asking you a simple question. I'm asking you a simple question, artificial Leon. Can you just answer why exactly that first premise is true?
Trini. So now
Leon. Oh wait, you're not Leo. My bad. Okay, continue.
You're also like lying. Like, you're our DMs of like us. So you're laughing at like my jokes. You said I wasn't funny, and then you're also like agreeing with me that you know why.
Yeah, I thought you said some funny shit like a week ago. Like, damn, dude. Like, oh man, you said I was funny before when I told different jokes. Why don't you think I'm funny now? Like, that just seems weird, bro.
So this is what I'm gonna do. So Trini, since you just want to spur,
Leon, like, come on, bro.
And the reason why you lost the debate is because
I conceded. Can you show me real quick how this first premise is true? I'm still waiting on that. Like, are you running away from the debate? You don't want to debate me anymore?
So if I fail to show
if I
the premise is true, then you think that you would have won that point, correct? So move on. Why can't you move on? Because you know you didn't move, like you didn't win the point. It's the most obvious like assumption here.
No offense, but like from a guy who copies Leon, you really don't understand psychology. Like, goddamn, dude.
So now,
like that was just like, how is that helping your argument? Oh, you're ad homing me, but like I won't respond to your argument. I just keep talking about your psychology.
So
like that was not funny, bro.
Literally saying that's not funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, like who cares? I'm not you, dude. I don't need like random people on Discord to tell me like what's funny or not. Like I can decide that for myself. Like, come on, bro.
Okay. So Trini, like I said.
So Leon. Oh wait, you're not Leon. My bad.
You failed to prove that the law. You failed to prove that
you're stuttering.
Assumption. So you agree that it's subjective.
Dude, I'm just asking you to prove this first premise. I'm willing to go back to the actual argument. You keep talking about me, about my psychology, about what I think, and then I'm just asking you some simple questions. Like I don't know why. The psychology behind why you don't want to move on is because you're scared. Like what? Like where did you get that from? Like bootleg Leon? Like dude, like this is why Leon's funnier, bro. Leon doesn't sit here and try and become Dr. Phil. Like come on, bro. Take another note out of his book.
So you want me to pack and ape out instead of debating you? That's like
I think Leon is like legitimately just a better debater than you when he's formal. Unironically, like you should just be like Leon. Try harder.
Okay, that's a cool opinion, Trini.
Yeah, that's a cool opinion. It's subjective, right? So speaking of subjective, and if argument's subjective, one ought to believe in it. Can you provide me the reasoning for that first premise, please?
Okay. So Trini, you lost the debate. Are you okay with that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is Leon in the room? How'd you get that opinion?
So now you're
like you're not gonna answer the argument. You're not gonna answer it. I was like, I don't mind, dude. Come on. I gotta ask you a simple question. If an argument is subjective, one ought to believe in it. Why is that true? Like, why is that true, dude?
Okay, the joke's not even funny. Everybody's just saying.
Wow, the joke's not even funny. That was not funny. Now you're trying to take a note out of my. But did I beat you that badly? You're trying to copy me now. You're trying to go. That was not funny.
I'm not gonna pack because I want to argumentatively slap you. So like you're not.
Damn, dude. Well, you would have a better time if you at least try to answer why this first premise is true. Curious about that.
Okay, so like I said, because you weren't able to prove
you feel like you won, so it's subjective. So why should I believe that? You said that you feel like you. I don't care about your feelings. No offense, but who gives a fuck?
We're debating. You already agreed that the most likely answer would be the victor because we're debating. That's what a debate.
When did I say that? When was that my claim?
That's what you agreed to when you joined the debate.
What? Okay, explain that.
Do you not know what a debate is now?
I mean, do you not know what a debate is? Like, earlier you were like, a debate's subjective, it comes down to feelings. Then I said the law of identity is objective. You were like, okay, that's objective, but something else. Like, come on, bro. Like, you've been dodging the entire time, dude. Like,
for 40 minutes.
You've done nothing but ad hom for 40 minutes. Like, it's simple, dude. I was just trying to get you to answer a simple point, and that was it. Like, you're just trying to move off of a simple argument because you can't support it. That's it. Like, I don't really care. Like, for me, like, I don't mind, dude. Like, I'm good. I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Like, you're just scared to engage the argument.
You're comfortable, then move on. Okay, watch this. Okay, so everybody in chat just heard you say you're comfortable where you're at. So move on from the.
Do you not speak English? I'm sorry, is English your second language? I said I'm comfortable with these people not thinking I'm funny or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. All I'm asking is for you to support this first prep. I'm confused, dude. Why do you think number one? Why do you think that?
Okay. So are you gonna move on?
Oh shit! So you don't want to go back to the argument? Can I get that in
you just
verbalization?
Comfortable, Trini.
I'm comfortable, yeah. So I'm comfortable, so I'm perfectly comfortable. I'm gonna ask you something again.
Okay,
so
he just said he's comfortable.
If an argument's subjective, then why would I believe in it?
So Trini's debate's over. You conceded on your premise.
What was my premise?
Okay, your premise is that God doesn't exist.
So I said God does exist? When did I say that? Quote me.
You said God doesn't exist.
Okay, so I didn't concede. Are you fucking stupid, dude? Holy shit. No wonder you look up to Leon, a guy literally like 4 years younger than you. Like, holy fuck, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, what did Leon say? He said he was like Goku and like you were Vegeta. Like, dude, you're just a sidekick. Like, fuck off. Like, I really don't care.
Okay.
Okay. Like, wow, buddy, that was so funny. Now I'm gonna go back to what I was asking. Can you support this first premise? I hope not, because that shit was not funny, bro.
Okay, Trini. So you're basically.
So you said okay, so you agree. Wait, you just said okay to my point, so you agree then? So you concede?
I've taken a neutral stance.
Wait, no, but you just said okay, so you agree to my premise. Okay, you're done. Concession accepted.
Okay is a sign of.
Wait, hold on. So what does okay mean? What does okay mean? Wait, hold on 1 second. What does okay mean?
Okay. So now you want to debate me?
You don't even know what the word okay means. You're gonna go Google it? Come on, dude. Okay, so you just conceded. You just said okay to me saying you conceded. Concession accepted doubly, bro.
Listen?
I'm listening.
So
like, what do you mean?
Like you won. You think you got a concession. You're a retard. Okay is a
wow, that was super funny, dude.
Tell your parents or somebody annoying. Like, it's obviously a colloquial definition. You use it to disregard people that are annoying you or bothersome. Like,
wait, so you concede then?
You lost the debate, Trini.
So you concede?
I never conceded.
Wait, hold on, but you said okay, right?
That's what if that's what makes you happy, Trini. If you want to feel like you beat me, like if that's what makes you happy, you can go like run back to your server or whatever hole or whatever, bro. Like you think that you lost the debate, it's okay.
So you said okay to my premise, and that's okay. I personally don't care whether I beat you or not. I'm okay with losing. Like, okay, loser. Like, I don't care about your cope. Like, why would I care about your cope? Like, who gives a fuck?
Are you done?
Are you done? Like, look at how fucking hard you're scrambling to run away from the argument. You're a pussy, dude. Look at you. You're scared to answer the argument. Just answer. Why is that first premise true? Watch you run away. Watch you run away. Watch you scurry like the little fucking rat you are.
Okay.
Oh, watch you. I'll prove that. But you won't prove your fucking argument? Dude, you're a joke. Get the fuck out of here.
Prove I'm a rat.
Oh, look. You won't prove it, though. Look, you won't prove it, though, right? You won't prove it, though, right? But you won't prove it, though, right? Oh, prove it, but I won't prove anything. Like, that was so funny. That was so hilarious, dude. Like, bro, you're a fucking comedian. You're a comedian, dude. You're a stand-up comic. God damn, dude, that was so funny, dude. Holy shit. You weren't funny when you told different jokes, and now you're funny when you told new jokes. Haha, contradiction. You're dumb, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, bootleg Leon. Like, I'm so hurt, dude. Why'd you say clearly? What? Oh, what? What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
So you're done? Are you done with the debate? I'm done.
Oh, you're done? You quit? Pussy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at you just backing down. Oh, you lost. That's why I'm quitting the debate. Like, if you're comfortable with your win, right? You should be willing to discuss it. Why are you scared to discuss it with me?
I offered to discuss with you 5 times.
Dude, I'm asking you about the argument. Like, if you're comfortable with your argument, let's just discuss it. If you're comfortable with your argument, let's just discuss it. Like, if you're comfortable with your argument, then you should be willing to discuss it, right? Or is it, like, sensitive for you? Like, does it hurt your feelings for me to ask about the argument? Like, why don't you want to talk about it?
Do you want me to discuss? Okay, watch this. Everybody.
Like, look, dude, I'm just asking you a simple question. Like, let's just talk about that first premise, dude.
I'm going to tell you why you lost.
Look, so you don't want to talk about the premise. Look, you don't want to talk about the first premise. That's okay, man. Like, I'm good, man. Like, I'm fine with that. So I'm just going to ask you yet again, do you want to talk about the argument? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so why is that first premise true? Watch you scurry.
You just jump to that instead of talking about
I've been asking you this for 30 minutes, and I haven't gotten a straight answer yet.
I answered.
Why did you jump to the thing you've been talking about for 30 minutes? Like, that was not funny, dude.
Why are you doing the same thing that you did to Parrot? Like, you lost to Parrot, and then you're like, repeat it when he slapped you already. Like,
wow, dude, that was so funny. You really got me, bootleg Leon. I'm hurt. Like, you know, the difference between me and Parrot and you and Leon is that Parrot never called me his sidekick. Leon called you his sidekick, and then you were like, Leon, do you think I'm a good debater? Don't think Leon didn't tell me that shit. Leon told me about how badly you would go to and be like, we're equal, right? We're about as good at debating. Like, you're a pussy, dude. Like, your fucking hero is someone younger than you. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Okay, yeah, you keep stuttering. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, anyways, going back to what I was saying, since you're so scared of engaging the argument, yo, why is that first premise true, dude? Why is that first premise true? Like, I'm just gonna keep asking you simply, like, if anyone wants to notice something, look at how he refuses to engage such a simple argument, dude. Like, does that not speak academic and intellectual dishonesty? Like, this guy made a claim and is just so scared. Like, he's just so scared to answer. I responded to it, but I won't explain. I want to talk about something else. Like, come on, dude. Like, just answer it.
You
then.
just said I won't explain, but you just agreed I responded to it.
When did I say you responded to it?
So you're just lying.
So when did I say you responded to it?
What's wrong with you?
Notice how you won't answer that question? Like, this guy just won't answer questions. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is just embarrassing. Like, this guy is, like, sitting here just talking to himself, hoping that someone will listen to his monologues because Leon won't anymore because Leon left Discord. Like, this is just embarrassing. What you saying just earlier? Yeah, parent and them don't think I'm a field hand or a fucking, like, a fat mouse or where the fuck you were saying. Yeah, like, it sucks, bro. They won't rank me up in the server. Like, who thinks you're good at debating? I don't think anyone in here actually thinks you're good. Like, you're just a wannabe, like, you're a wannabe Leon. You're worse than fucking D1 and Amos. Like, you want to be as good as any of them. You're not half as good. Like, who gives a fuck, dude? Like, you can't even answer a simple question. Are you projecting? Like, that was so funny. Look at Dr. Phil over here. He thinks he's got psychology going. According to the Freudian theory of psychology, you're projecting. Like, that was not funny, dude. You should be embarrassed. Like, I hope to God, for your sake, this doesn't get uploaded. But for the memes, I really hope this gets uploaded, dude, because you're gonna look dumb as fuck, dude. Like poor Leon. Poor fucking Leon, dude. He had to put up with you for how long, dude? Like, I feel bad for Leon. Leon did not deserve such a fucking useless sidekick. You're over here like Robin and he's Batman. You want to so badly be like him and you just can't be, dude. And I'm sorry, like, Leon's just better than you. Like, I don't know how that makes you feel, but I'm sorry, it's just better than you. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, we don't have to talk about us as people. We don't have to talk about our track records. We can just talk about the argument. And so I'll just ask you again. Why is that first premise true? Watch you dodge.
So a bunch of ad homs.
Oh my god. Hey, do you want to talk about the argument? So a bunch of ad homs. Like, yeah, this guy's fucking dumb, dude. Somebody help him.
Video. If everybody in chat wants to see what my response was to the argument, just watch the video.
So what was your response? What was your response to that particular question? Why is that first premise true?
Why are you repeating the same thing you lost the parrot on? Hey, parrot, respond to the argument. It's on video. Trini told you the same shit. Like, it's on video. And why would I repeat the same argument to you? I'm not going to keep talking for you. I don't like talking for men like you. I don't do that. You lost the debate, Trini. Move on.
Okay, so I don't see how they answered the question, so it just seems like you're pussing out of the argument.
Okay, so move on, Trini.
Okay, so move on. Yeah, so you want to move off the argument, right?
I've already told you that.
Oh my god, that's a yes. That's a yes. He doesn't want to talk about the argument. Does nobody else? Has anyone heard a question? Or has anyone heard the answer to that question from him so far? Can someone tell me what his answer was? Does anyone remember?
Please get to the question he's asking.
Yeah, let's ask everyone in the chat. Does anyone remember his answer?
Okay, so
what's his answer?
Nobody's gonna remember it. Okay.
Wait, so nobody is gonna remember it, but you expect me to remember it, and you won't repeat it. That was not a good observation. That actually just hurt you. Hold on. That just hurt you. So nobody remembers your argument. Do you remember what your argument is? When you say nobody, that includes yourself, right? So, just real quick, does anybody remember his argument? Does anyone remember his argument? Can someone tell me?
I remember Trini's argument. Watch this. Nobody remembers because you've been spurring him for 40 minutes.
Yo, Infamous, do you remember my argument? Infamous, do you remember my argument?
First premise that he argued. What's the first premise he argued?
Hey, Infamous, do you remember my argument?
Not what you think.
Joseph, do you remember my argument? Like, I mean, I think there are a couple of people in here who remember my argument. Divine was literally commenting in the chat, explaining parts of my argument. So, I mean, I think they actually believe it and know about it and think about it.
Somebody just said they remember your argument. Unmute, Mod's Eye. Unmute.
Yeah, what's up, Joseph?
Remember your argument, unmute. He just said he remembers your argument. Tell him to unmute.
Yeah, Joseph.
Vocally. Or you DM'd him. I'm waiting.
I know where he's at. What the fuck?
Okay, so it just sounds like a goon moment. Okay, anyways.
It just sounds like a goon moment. I mean, here, like, you don't have any goons? Are you, like, so unpopular? Like, are you so used to being a goon? Like,
okay, now.
Like, let's just get someone who remembers your argument. Look, Your point was that nobody remembers my argument. Then people remembered my argument. So what is that? Like, what's the point? Wait, hold on. Real quick. So you said a second ago, right, that nobody remembers any of our arguments. That's why I want to revisit them. You don't want to revisit them. So what does that say? You're scared of reiterating your shitty arguments. I'm not scared. I'll tell everybody what my argument is repeatedly, because if they hear it again, I don't mind. I'm not scared if people criticize it, because you know what? My arguments aren't half bad. You, on the other hand, your arguments are pretty bad, and I think that's why you're so scared and tentative and hesitant and nervous about telling us your argument. So again, I'll just ask you, I implore you to say real quick, what is your answer to that question? Why is the first premise true? Watch you dodge yet again and be like, let's talk to somebody else, because at the end of the day, you just don't want to answer it. You literally, like, I just want to ask you, dude. Oh, does someone remember your argument?
Said nobody remembers mine.
Wait, someone remembers your argument?
Dunsbergen.
Wait, does someone remember your argument? Oh, whoever remembers his argument, come on the microphone and just real quick. Wait, real quick.
If you don't remember my argument.
I remember
my argument.
all the other arguments. I apparently didn't hear this argument.
Why are my arguments trash if nobody heard my
Wait, I just answered that. Did you not hear? Are you deaf too?
Pause. Because you're a rat.
Wait, I just answered that. Wait, what the fuck? I just answered that. Here, I'll repeat it one more time, because apparently you're fucking disabled. So, real quick, what I just said was, I heard your other arguments, but apparently I did not hear that argument.
What did I argue that was trash? What did I argue that was trash, Trini? What did I argue that was trash? Tell me what I argued that was
trash. Do you want me to talk about your original arguments?
But nobody remembers them.
You want me to talk about your original arguments? You want me to talk about your original arguments?
That was trash.
Can I talk about your original argument? Oh, he's mad, dude. He's mad about the Leon comment. He's mad about that. Oh my god, he's mad about the Leon comment. Look at him. I'm not gonna spark. I'm gonna beat you formally. Look at him. He's scared, dude. Like, he's just fucking scared. So I'll go back to the original argument that you made that was bad. Your first argument was that assumptions are incompatible with objectivity, and then your reasoning for that was just a simple modus ponens. I pressed you on the first premise.
Argument, so you're a liar. Okay, you just proved to me that you're a liar. So you can stop debating now, because you just been dishonest.
Wait, how did I lie?
You just said nobody remembered my argument, but you just repeated it. So you just lied to everybody.
Wait a second. So you don't remember your own arguments then, by that logic?
You're stupid. That's the.
Wait, hold on, no. Go back to that. You don't remember your own argument? Hold on, you don't even remember your own argument. Wait, 1 second. He just said a second ago, oh, nobody remembers my argument. That means literally nobody. So he doesn't even remember his own argument. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking retarded? Are you actually fucking stupid? Yo, who put a fucking tumor in your brain? You got like fucking carcinogens infecting your fucking small fucking brain, dude. Holy shit, you're dumb. Yo, real quick, let me just ask you. You just said right there and right now, I mean, nobody remembers my arguments, but then you took that literally when I said, so that means, by your own logic, nobody remembers your argument, including you. You literally do not remember your own argument. You're a fucking idiot, dude. You can't remember some shit from, like, what, fucking 20 minutes ago? Are you fucking stupid? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, holy Christ, just answer the fucking question. Like, come on, dude. You wanted to debate me so badly, you were over here on my jack, like, oh, can I talk to you? And then you're over here making it, like, an announcement about it. Oh, I'm gonna debate Trini soon for my comeback. Like, come on, dude. Do something better than this, you bitch-ass fucking loser. Explain real quick why that first premise is true. Just answer why that first premise is true. You can't do it. You can't do it. You're a coward. You're running away so badly, dude. You're running so badly, dude. Like, you're just running so badly. Oh, you lost the debate, but I won't answer any arguments. Nobody remembers my own arguments, including me. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers, not even myself. Like, you're dumb, dude. You don't even remember what your argument was. How do you even know you had an argument if you don't remember it? How do you even know if you had an argument if you don't remember it? How do you know that you have an argument if you do not even remember it? Are you gonna answer? Oh, nope. That's what I thought. Exactly, dude. You won't even do it. You just won't you won't talk about it. Like, come on, dude. Just discuss it for like a second. Like, Jesus Christ, my man. Like, holy fuck. Just back up a second, answer that simple question, because you just admitted you don't remember it, and we can talk about it. Come on. You're stuttering over here. Can you just answer the question? Look, yeah, you did. You went like you sound like Jason Voorhees. Like, Like, come on, dude, just answer. Holy fuck, man. Just go to the first premise, explain why that's true. Can you do that? Yes or no? If you can't do that, just admit it. Admit it. Be honest for a second, dude. Can you be honest for one time in your fucking life? Stop pretending you're Leon. Stop pretending you're confident. Stop pretending you're good. Stop pretending you got shit on me. You don't have any of those things. You don't possess any of those qualities. So just go ahead, back up, and then just answer. Oh, you're dead. That's not that sage, or you lost. Oh, yeah, I totally lost, buddy. I don't care about your opinion. What did you say at the beginning? Debates are subjective. Like, who cares about your opinion? You're a fucking Leon wannabe. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think, dude. Like, you're not even a tenth of what Leon is. That's why you're not respectable. Like, you're more of a fucking Leon goon than Sage or anyone ever was. Like, it's insane. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, all I'm asking you to do is just answer a simple question. It's really not that hard. Like, you want to pack so badly. I want you to pack up your fucking bags, go back to that first premise, then you can go back home afterwards. So just go ahead and talk about it. Why is that first premise true? Oh, you gonna answer? You gonna answer? Oh, are you done? Look at you. You don't want to answer. Like, dude, that's fine. You don't want to answer. You literally said earlier, oh, nobody remembers my argument, and then you implied that includes yourself. You think that you don't even remember your own argument. You do not remember your own argument. What does that say about you? You're not only so fucking dumb you forgot your own argument in the process of like 40 minutes, but on top of forgetting your argument, you're claiming that you have an argument. How would you even know that? How do you know that you had an argument if you can't remember the contents of it, bro? Like, just hurry the fuck up and just answer, dude. Like, it's really not that hard. If you really had an argument, stop forgetting about it for a second, you amnesiac, and just answer it, dude. Just answer it, dude. Like, just answer it. Like, it's simple. Like, just answer it, dude. Like, just fucking answer it, dude. Like, you can just answer it. Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't need other people over here, you bitch ass fucking loser. I literally don't give a fuck at this point because you're being dishonest. I literally don't care at this point because you're just being dishonest. Like, you're a fucking rat. You're a fat fucking New York rat. You're a fucking New York rat. You're a fucking sewer rat. You're over there eating on the sludge in the fucking sewer system. You're over there eating on sludge from the fucking toilet systems, you toiletry eating fucking freak. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say, dude. Like, look at you. You're trying so hard right now to do what fucking Leon can actually do. You want to sound calm. You want to be like an airplane. You want to sound calm when you're not packing. You can't do it, dude. You're not even good at the packing shit, I imagine, right? Your funniest joke was, ha 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 ha. Are you dumb? Ha 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 ha. That was so funny. Like, that was not funny, dude. That was literally not funny, dude. Like, that was like, I just don't get why you think you're good, dude. Like, stop it. You're never gonna be Leon level. Like, not in your craziest, wildest imaginable dreams could you ever even be close to Leon. Like, you're not on that level. You're not on, like, Jade's level. You're not on Sage's level. You're not on the level of people, like, who are way younger than you, dude. Like, something's clearly wrong with you, bro. Like, something impaired your brain. Somebody took a textbook across the fucking back of your head, bro. I'm gonna talk to myself right now because I don't want to talk to anybody else. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Who cares? Oh, you want to debate, but I don't want to answer the question. I refuse to answer arguments, but you want to debate. Like, who cares what you think, you fucking dummy? Like, nobody cares. Like, come on, just answer the question if you won the argument, right? If you made a good argument, just tell us what it is again. Just tell us so we can all hear it, dude. I want to hear your brilliant fucking argument. Go ahead. Why is that first premise true? Are you done? Are you done? Like, oh my god, dude. Is this it? Is this really it? Did you really take time out of my fucking day for this shit? Like, this is just hilarious. This is embarrassing, dude. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it, dude. Like, why would you do this? Oh, I got something here. I'm gonna leave the call. I'm gonna leave the call. Dude, did I just bully you at a call because you can't answer a simple argument? Just answer the fucking argument, dude. Answer it. Just answer. Just answer why that is the case. Answer why that is the case. Here, I'm gonna talk quietly. Why is that the case? Why is that the case? Come on, dude.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm gonna leave call. I'm not willing to explain why. Well, yeah, go on, deafin' bitch. Hey, Mika, you say you wanted to debate me on why he won? I mean, you can argue his point, sure.
I can do the same thing with you and nobody in the server can beat me on it. It's the same shit, Trini. It's not
dude, they don't care what you have to say, Ice Tail. Like, you're fucking disrespected for a reason, dude.
You can do the same thing.
You can do the same thing.
Why Trini won the debate? You can debate me why Trini won right now. Watch this.
I'll debate you on why one. Yo, because you refuse to answer my argument. So can you answer my fucking argument already? Can you answer it? What? Okay, we're talking about it in a new debate, dude. Come on.
I'll debate you.
Uh-oh, you want to get beat up, Ice? You're a sparring, Trini. Shut the fuck up, Ice. You're fucking tumor-ridden.
Everybody in the server knows, if I attack you, you're just going to try to argue that you won argumentatively, and if I argue it, you're going to try to argue that you won.
What? Then just talk normally. Talk however you want. Like, I'll fucking whip on you regardless.
Explain why Trini won.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Yeah, go for it. I want to hear this.
Alright, you want to go first? Whoever said that, because you guys are going to debate. I kind of want to explain it. Oh,
Who's
well,
talking?
You got this.
Who's talking?
Does it really matter?
Oh, my Zai, that's his friend. Okay, so Zai, so what is earlier you said that you understood,
No,
or you
Ice, he's gonna explain. Don't debate me. Shut the fuck up.
okay, so Trini.
go ahead, Zai.
You see that shit?
Go ahead, Zai.
Okay, so Trini's point was that, like, your argument was subjective, therefore you have no real argument. So that's why he would win, because you presented no, like, logical argument. Like,
okay, so
there was no logic to.
Okay, so why did you say that I presented no logical?
Hold up, Chenny.
Because you were from what I heard, you did not agree
from what you heard, what did you hear? What did you hear?
Okay,
specifically, what happened was your argument boiled down to subjectivity, and his own logic didn't break down.
Okay, watch this. Infamous. Okay, Infamous. Why did my argument boil down to subjectivity?
You literally admitted that it was subjective. You admitted that assumptions were subjective, and you admitted that you were using presuppositions to support your argument. And when you were using presuppositions to assume your argument, that's what you said. You said that presuppositions were assumptions.
Prove that I admitted it was subjective.
That's what you said. Are you asking for a recording? We can wait until the recording goes. You're very fond of the recording.
Okay, yes, I'm fond of the recording.
We're very fond of the recording here, man.
Neither of you are making
so, like, if you wanna
like
do this thing where you like try and attack me over my explanation,
I'm not attacking you.
We can do that. We can do that if you want. Yeah, well then let me fucking speak.
Neither of you are making a coherent argument.
Anyway, so when the argument was going on, what your argument boiled down to was you were using a presupposition which you had admitted. He asked you what your presupposition was. You said an assumption. You then said assumptions were subjective. You admitted that. And then that boils down to your arguments, which is based on presuppositions being subjective.
That's not what happened.
Trini's logic, which is an entire opinion, which his argument is based on, doesn't boil down to contradiction.
Let me explain to you why you're wrong.
It doesn't.
So basically what happened was Trini started off with this thing where you said that logical assumptions could be objective. I said that you cannot logically assume anything because an objective truth is an objective truth, such as the law of identity. That's the only thing that is objective. Then I gave a presupposition that followed his presupposition, but I countered it by providing the
y'all got.
Yeah, but you admitted presuppositions were assumptions.
Watch this.
Trini didn't.
Famous. Watch
you
this.
admitted presuppositions were assumptions.
Trini
did not. His logic doesn't actually break down into relevancy.
Trini said that mine was a presupposition, which is an assumption by definition.
Yours is based on presupposition, which you have admitted are subjective. So if you admit presuppositions are subjective, Trini doesn't. He says that his objective is objection. Sorry, he says that his objection is objective. Yours isn't. Yours boils down to it being subjective because you admitted it. I bet for a fact you didn't listen to anything I just said because you don't want to lose this.
Did he agree with
I bet for a fact you didn't want to listen to what I just said.
Did he agree with the presupposition? Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna have to explain this again. Am I gonna actually have to explain this again? Okay, that's fine. I'll go again. That's fine. Well, I kind of have to because you're trying to talk over me. So in a talkover match, I'm not gonna be quiet, am I? In a talkover match, I'm not gonna be quiet, am I? Now, so I'm gonna go ahead, right? So if we're going ahead, what happened was that your logic boiled down into subjectivity, which means your argument is subjective and doesn't need to be taken in by anyone else. So his thing is objective. By his opinion, it doesn't boil down to any objectivity. So if his argument is objective, right, and yours isn't, then that means that you lose. Your argument doesn't need to be taken in by anyone. However, Trini's does. Trini's needs to be taken in by other people as it's an objective statement. Yours doesn't boil down to objectivity. It actually boils down and destroys itself into subjectivity. For instance, right, when you actually made your argument, You said that assumptions, right, were necessarily presuppositions, and presuppositions were assumptions. So if presuppositions are assumptions, and your argument is based on presupposition, your argument boils down to an assumption. So your argument is an assumption. Trini's argument doesn't actually boil down to that internally. Yours does.
Okay, are you done?
Did you listen? It depends on if you listened.
Yes,
it depends on if you listened. Okay, it depends on if you understood.
Okay, I understood what you said. It was wrong.
Okay, please. Okay, please tell me where I met any kind of wrongdoing in my logic. Is there any fact, right? Is there any, given the facts that I understand to be, is there any logical? Hold on. I'm redoing my question. Oh no, I'll simply say, because I was wrong in my question. I want to actually ask you the question again so you can answer the right thing that I want you to address. So, hold on. No, I wanted in my question. Yeah, sure, I'm wrong in my question. How does that make me wrong in anything else I said? How does that make me wrong in anything else I just said? How does that make me... You're fucking stupid. Do you think a question makes you wrong? You fucking idiot. Do you think a statement and a question are the same thing? Do you think a statement that Trini won and a question about what your logic is the same thing? You fucking idiot. I didn't resort to packing. You called me an idiot first, you dummy. You called me an idiot first, dummy. Did he not call me an idiot first? Chat, did he not call me an idiot first? Did he not call me an idiot first? Did he not call me an idiot first? You said I'm off the meta? Hold on, you said that I'm off the topic, but you started the meta topic. You started the meta topic. I didn't. You're off the topic. You started the meta topic about the way I debate. You started that. You started that. I didn't start that. So anyway, we'll go back to what I was saying, because I clearly have to restate it again. So if we're going back to the original argument, what you were doing here, right? Yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, right? So what we're going back to is the fact that you have a subjective argument, right? It boils down to subjectivity, because you admitted that your argument was based on presupposition, and since your argument is based on presupposition, which you admitted are assumptions, your argument is assumption. So if we talk about, thank you, that just means I'm better than you. You're getting beaten.
Ista, you're a case study for fucking disabilities, you fucking retard.
Right? Yeah, right. Yo, but anyway. Yo, Trini, I got this. So, if we want to talk about whether or not you lost or you won, the reason that you won, right? The reason that you won, sorry, hold on. The reason Trini won, right, was simply because... The reason I won, oh, yeah, okay, funny, yeah, mistake. Did you not take my older assignment? Okay, so you take one misspeak, right, and you try to extrapolate it because you're a fucking rat. You try and rat your way out of things, try to meme your way out of things. I didn't fucking mean that you won, you stupid sausage. I didn't fucking mean that, you stupid bitch.
Okay. So Infamous, if you want, I can debate you and Trini. I can debate you and Trini at the same time. And if I wait, listen. Hey, for Zai, Trini, and Infamous, I will 1v3 both of you guys.
How about you just debate me then? How about you just debate me? Hold on, pause. Everyone else, pause for a minute. Why don't you just debate me? Wait, back up for a second, y'all. Wait, 1 second, y'all. Wait, hold on. Yo, real quick, I'll debate you one-on-one. We'll do it right now. Let's go ahead and let's go back. Let's just go back to what we were talking about, dude.
Are you scared? Yes or no?
Let's debate them. Let's debate right now. You versus me. You versus me, buddy. You versus me. Ista, you versus me.
Hold on. Trini.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm not scared at all.
Then debate me again. What the fuck? Why are you scared? Why did you want to leave the debate?
Make out. That's a dead end. Make out. Don't do it. That's a dead end.
You're gonna look like a pussy if you do not accept this. You're gonna look like.
Okay, so why did someone mute me? Who muted me? Was it you?
Kruos, did you? Wait, hold on. I think Makeout wanted to say something.
You stupid bitch.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I think Makeout wanted to say something.
It's worse than Spurgery.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I think Makeout wanted to say something. Wait, chill. Wait, Makeout didn't do anything. Wait, whoa. Makeout didn't do anything. Can you guys let him speak? Wait, real quick. Let Makeout speak. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, okay, I'll let Kruos speak. Go ahead, Kruos.
Okay, so listen.
Oh my god.
I'm so confident, right? I would debate you guys.
Yeah, okay, bravado. No one cares.
It's not bravado. It's not. Okay, I would debate.
He's literally just saying that, I'll take all of you on. Like, no one cares. Are you not entertained type shit? No one cares, you fucking stupid.
Makeout wants to say something.
Okay, Trini.
Hold on.
Hey, what's up?
Makeout, give me just... Ista, I muted you. You fucking...
Stop muting me.
You're embarrassed. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. I'm sorry, Makeout.
Okay.
Stop being a word.
Anyway. Trini.
Bro, you muted me!
Wait, whoa, stop, pause, so, back up, yo.
Makeout, go ahead.
Yo, what's up?
I apologize, Makeout, go ahead, sorry. I'm so sorry, Makeout, I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead, man.
What's up? Cool. Okay, so Trini, when I still proved that the lie identity was subjective, you kept trying to say it was presuppositional, right? But he already said, right, that it invokes itself, so he already won. even if it was
you're a retard.
Dude, your friend just said you're a retard. Hold on. Wait. I said chill. Hey, fuck. Infamous chill. Infamous, holy shit. Infamous chill. Infamous chill, 1 sec. Wait, real quick. Yo, I was gonna say, the whole point that I was making was those two things aren't incompatible. Can you do what Ista didn't and prove that they're incompatible real quick?
Wait, define what you mean by incompatible. Like, what are you saying is
like they're contradictory?
Why are you trying to Why are you trying to debate Goon him on the same debate that I beat you on?
I'm just asking for him to explain the thing that you couldn't. That's all.
You wanted me to give evidence for that. Give evidence for that now.
Wait. That's retarded because anybody.
We have a poll right now.
Okay, I know.
Wait, pause, real quick. Yo, wait, hold on. If Makeout is comfortable, wait, one second. Yo, if Ista is comfortable with his arguments, then just let Makeout represent them if they're such good arguments. Go ahead, Makeout. We're gonna say.
Okay, when I still was saying like, thought equals thought, and he was saying that it invoked himself, like the law of identity invoked itself. He didn't actually refute that. He just kept saying it was like.
No, I'm saying. Hold on, wait. Nobody else jump in for me real quick. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I was just gonna say that's because I don't think they're incompatible. That doesn't disprove it. Can you show the contradiction?
I don't understand. Okay, you're saying that it's not incompatible.
Right.
He's being.
What do you mean?
Not compatible.
Wait, am I lagging or who's lagging?
Either being muted or lagging.
Am I lagging?
I don't know.
You're not lagging.
Oh, my bad.
It's Makeout.
No, Makeout.
Proof is on you.
Wait, subjects. Yeah, no, go ahead. Take a second to leave call and come back. Makeout.
Lagging a little bit.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, just give him a second.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, take your time, buddy.
Wait, I'm gonna join.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Makeout.
That's fine.
We all agree.
Hello?
Ista got like smacked, right?
Oh, God,
Hey, why are you?
Wait, chill.
No, hold up, Kruos. Makeout's back.
Wait, pause for a second.
Why as a moderator? Wait.
Kruos, Makeout is back. Let him speak.
Moderator, shut up.
Kruos, he's fucking here. Let him speak.
Sunday, why is it that you're...
Bro, you clearly don't want Makeout to speak. Let Makeout speak, you fucking idiot.
Yo, my fucking...
You're saying
Wait.
It's like next to the fact that it.
I don't think something being objective and something being like true without being proven true is incompatible. Can you show me the incompatibility?
I don't understand why that next the argument.
Because this whole point, right, was that the...
If Isis...
Go ahead, my bad.
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, you can go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that...
I was saying, right, if Isis...
Yeah, my bad. Go for it, my bad.
Too fucking polite, goddamn.
But, wait. What was you saying? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that his whole point was because I said it's an assumption, then therefore means it's subjective. But my point was it can be objective and also true without being proven true.
Oh. I agree, actually. Oh, fuck.
Damn, I still get fucked deep.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Bro, one sentence, bro.
I don't agree.
Kruos, no, unmute Kruos real quick. I want to see what he has to say, what bullshit argument he has, bro.
Dude, I can't do this anymore. I need to go see.
I want to see what desecration he's about to leak upon the VC. Like, I want to see.
Alright. So, Sunday, so if everybody talks, you agree to mute them, right?
I'll go on mute right now, my bad.
Of course you would talk about the meta. Of course.
No, I'm talking about mutes, because obviously he was being biased with mutes.
Yeah, the meta of the debate. Anything outside of the debate that has the debate being in practice, that's the meta. The fuck?
Okay, you're muted. Okay, got it.
What the fuck? Who gave him admin powers?
What? I've been hacked.
I kept muting you because Makeout was trying to speak, and you said.
Okay, I'm not talking to Makeout. I'm talking about before that when Trini was obviously spurred.
No one can mute me, but I'm about to mute myself. Goodbye.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you're obviously muting other people, but you never like muted other people for me. So like, that's obviously unfair and biased.
What do you mean?
You muted me. You muted me when Infamous talked over me. Infamous talked over me, and you got to say what you had to say. When he was done,
I don't see how it's my obligation to moderate.
You tried to talk over me, but goodbye.
You said what, Sunday?
It's not my obligation to mute everyone that fucking unmutes. You know that, right?
Okay, but why is that you're only conveniently muting people that are defending Trini's argument?
Okay. No one's defending Trini's argument.
And Famous defended his argument, so now are you being dishonest?
Well, actually,
okay,
the other
so
guy defended your
I'm
argument
asking,
too,
I'm not saying you are.
Makeout defended your argument and he let him mute. Makeout tried to defend your argument and he let him.
So I'm just gonna mute him again. I'm talking to Sende. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, because you want to defeat Sende. Defeat one of us, bro.
What's wrong? Sende's better than you.
Bro, you literally moved from weakling to weakling who you thought was a weakling. Like, you tried to move from Trini to, like, me or fucking, like, Joseph. We fucked you up. Then you tried to move to Makeout, so Makeout fucked you up. And now you're trying to move to Sende, because he has the mod power.
Okay.
Wait,
so,
can we
hold on,
can we
Striker,
just
you're
focus
unmuted.
on...
Okay.
Yes, I still
works.
Okay, so he just buried. Alright, I just took his VC mod just because he kept unmuting. I'm gonna give it back though.
Ista,
I'm not buying.
Ista, do you mind if we focus?
Okay, one
I
second.
was just gonna ask you.
Okay, 1 second, Forks. 1 second.
Yo, is that my man Forks? What's up, dude?
Oh, that's Forks.
Yo, what's up?
Hold up.
I was gonna just.
1
it
second.
feels
1
like
second.
we're really
Forks,
off
1
focus.
second.
I'm not talking nice.
Okay.
But
What I was saying to you, Sende, is that conveniently, right, when I was speaking and Famous cut me in, he gave his argument to why he felt like Trini won, which was still wrong, and he was like dishonest because that's not what my counter was.
Why was it wrong?
He gave his argument. Let me explain. He gave his argument to explain why he think that Trini won, right? And then he interrupted me. Then when I started talking and gave a refutation, because obviously somebody's being dishonest or rat, like obviously we have memes and rats in the server or people that joke around. When somebody's actually being dishonest, those people tend to get their kicked from the server because we do not allow that behavior in here. Do you agree?
Half and half. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It depends on how serious it is, right?
Well,
Okay.
can I ask you a question, Mr.
Okay,
Kruos?
go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Notice how you took control and took his like VC mod so he'd stop speaking over you. You know that, right?
Okay. You know why I did that though?
No, hold on. Why didn't that come across your mind when he was quote unquote overly speaking?
Okay, because you were muted Sunday.
That's all I have to ask.
So obviously, if you're muting me and you keep on going back and forth,
stops you from
wait,
demoting
1 second.
someone,
Let me explain. You muted me Sunday. Okay, you muted me Sunday, and obviously you have a higher staff position than me Sunday. You're muting me continuously. I'm gonna think that if I keep on muting him, eventually I'm probably gonna get my perm stuck. So eventually I just stop caring, or I'm not going to remove a VC mod action, but eventually I just stop giving a fuck because you obviously weren't going to do anything. And I DM'd you about it personally. Okay. I didn't concede you. What's wrong with you?
No, you DM'd me saying how I'm fake as fuck.
Yes, I said you're fake as hell and you're being biased towards the decision.
So how is that you personally taking control of the situation?
Okay, me personally taking control of it is after I said Sunday, so I'm gonna talk now, okay? And then you seemed okay with it, so then I just stripped it because you still kept interrupting.
Why didn't you talk beforehand?
Because I did not know if you were okay with it because you were muted.
I don't give a fuck. You know this is whole set for like.
So you don't give a fuck, but I just said I didn't know if you were okay with it before. So I just asked you Sunday. Do you not understand? Do you not understand? The first time you did it, you kept muting me repeatedly. I thought that you were going to take away my mod. Yes or no? Do you understand that?
No, I have no reason to take away your mod. Why would I do
that? That's what I'm thinking if you're muting me. How many have you took away my mod before Sunday?
Why do you have a victim mentality? Yeah, because you're
It's not a victim mentality. You took away my mod before. What the fuck? It's not a victim mentality.
Bro, you're taking my mod. You're gonna take my mod. Shut up.
Yeah, so now you're just clowning. Okay, anyways.
Sende, do you mind if like we take the pressure off you a little bit and like because he's clearly trying to like rat out on you.
I'm not ratting out on you.
This is a big problem.
Yo, Sende, do you mind if we like take the pressure off you, man? Because you've been fine, I think, because you even let like someone defend Kruos, like Makeout tried to do.
Like I said though, I'll respond to the point that Famous was saying now because like you were being dishonest about it. Okay, so do
you mind if I restate my point so you can understand it? Like for the chat, not even for you, for the chat. I'll stop. Oh, you can server mute me. You can take my VC mod. You can mute me after I'm finished. Bro, listen. After I'm finished.
I heard it twice, dude.
But he said for the rest of the call. He said for the rest of the call.
Once again, you can take my VC mod and then fucking mute me when I'm done. That's fine.
He meant to like.
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat myself. Listen, I'm just gonna repeat myself the once. Okay.
Definitely.
I'll do it completely fucking like formally if you wish. Okay. I just wish to have the speaking time. Okay. So for anyone who thinks that I'm gonna swear it out, I'm not. Okay. So the reason I think Trini won is because throughout what I had seen in the debate, Kruos admitted that he was working on presuppositions. The presuppositions he was using were like for his argument. His argument, right? If it's based on presupposition, he admitted presupposition was assumptions. So his argument would then fall under assumption. So if his argument was assumption, and Trini's logic never debunked itself by saying that his logic, right, was like, by his logic, his argument was never subjective or an assumption. His argument was objective in his opinion. Whereas in Kruos's fell apart. Kruos's came into subjectivity and therefore opinion. He was only an opinion. Mute me.
So I'm gonna mute you now because again, you're being dishonest.
What the fuck?
The point that you got
Ad
wrong.
hominem.
The point that you got wrong massively was Trini posted it. Trini gave an example that he put into a syllogism where he was pretty much saying that the law of identity can both be objectively true and be what's it called, a logical assumption. So he gave modus ponens about it, and I gave a modus ponens about it that reversed basically the word, and I said, okay, the law of identity is objective. The law of identity is objective and is not relative to a logical assumption. So I reverted it and gave the same thing, and Trini asked if it was a presupposition. Now watch this part. This is the part that you're skipping out, and the part you're being dishonest about because you recollect, you remember the whole debate, but you don't.
Stop saying I'm dishonest.
Hey, I can show you why I'm
Get to the
dishonest. Nobody
point,
claim whatever
Continue
I want.
and
Now
stop
shut up,
saying I'm
bitch.
dishonest.
Go on mute.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. I'll kick you back into your
That
mom's
wasn't funny.
womb.
You can't pack. You're ugly as
Infamous,
fuck.
come
Man.
on.
Shut up. If I actually violate you and start packing.
Your mom wish she had a different baby.
Okay,
You're a rape
no,
baby.
no,
Like,
I used to just get to the
okay.
point.
And yet my dad loved me more than you.
Infamous, you too, bro. Come on. I'll give you a potato if you behave.
Okay.
Hello.
Don't take my fucking
fault.
joke.
All right, but what I was saying is basically the point that he got wrong is when I responded to the point, and Trini said, "Okay, well, is that subjective, or I don't see why that syllogism would hold." And I said, "Okay, well, Trini, it follows because you're presupposing the fact that a logical assumption and objective truth can be true at the same time." And I said, "How are you coming to this conclusion?" And Trini basically said, "Well, I think that you can logically assume objective things." And I said, "Okay, well, prove that." And he said, he never really gave a concise answer to this. The only thing that I agreed on, as I said, that you could talk about the law of identity and prove that the law of identity is objective within an epistemology and outside of an epistemology. And then what Trini then refuted to, he said, okay, well, is yours a presupposition? And actually, the syllogism and the modus ponens that I gave was not a statement or it wasn't evidence. It was me asking Trini a question if he agreed with it to get him to assert something in a positive claim, which he did. Because then Trini then said, okay, this is subjective. And I said, okay, so Trini, if you're saying that this is subjective, then yours would also be subjective because it's a presupposition, and presuppositions are objective claims. And then I said, the only difference is that there's a relative truth and an objective truth. Then I brought out how a lion can roar in our reality, and that's inside of an epistemology, but can you prove that a lion can roar outside of an epistemological viewpoint?
Okay.
So therefore, Trini did not counter that.
So
1 second.
That's fine. You're just saying that he didn't respond to that. That's fine. That's fine. So what I'm gonna hold on. I let you ramble on longer than I did, and we're at the end of the debate. I remember the rest. So hold on, Kruos. Calm down.
I just let you talk. You just said you would let me talk, and now you're lying. Shut up.
Aista, you got through.
I didn't get through what I was saying.
You got through what you said I missed.
I didn't.
You were just going on like a really long.
You said you did. You're going on a rant.
It's not a rant.
I'm not going to let you shotgun an argument.
Why do you think
I brought up 1 point. You brought up 4.
It's the same exact.
So I'm gonna have to address.
It's the same point.
No, because you realize you can dissect points, right, into sub-points. That's what you're doing. No, it's not. It's not. You're dividing the point. You're dividing the point that I brought into and making sub-points. That's all you're doing. So now I'm going to respond to the main part that I want to bring up. The main part that I have a problem is quite...
I used to stop muting him. Look,
I used to stop you fucking bitch.
Even
Anyway,
if,
right?
Even if you only
Clearly just don't want to hear what I have to say. Anyway, no, it's fine, Forks. It's fine, Forks. Okay, hold on, Forks. Hold on, I got this. Okay. So, The only thing Trini said, he didn't say it can be a logical assumption, right?
It's on recording.
Can
Okay,
be
I'm done.
objective. Hold on. That's what you said. You said logical fucking assumption.
Yes, that's what Trini said.
You said that. That's the problem I have with you. Okay? What? No. Actually, what he said is that
Okay, it's on recording. Okay, so let's stop arguing then. Because I just said it's on recording. You saying he didn't say that, so just watch the recording.
Oh my god, see him mute me again. See him mute me again. See me mute him again. See me mute me again. Look at him. He's scared. He's scared. Look, I tried. I really fucking tried with him. Does no one see him try and fucking stop me? Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Now. You're gonna let me finish. This is my VC, you stupid fucking spoon. Anyway, so we're fucking okay. So what I'm saying is that he said assumptions can be facts. Facts, like assumptions that you like have about reality, can be true and objective reality. That's a fact, okay? And if I assume that can be right. Assumptions can be right. The method through getting to being right isn't reliable. However, assumptions can be right. His only point was that assumptions and facts can lead to the same conclusion. That's it. And it's true. You can have a wrong method and somehow get to the same and stop interrupting me. Because you can get to the stop interrupting me. So if you get right an assumption and you necessarily are right in objective reality, right? However, you don't have the logical assumption. Get this. Oh wow, he's about to mute me. He just took my PC mod. Look at this. I bet you he'll mute me. I bet you.
Nice snowy server muted.
Okay, so Forrest, it looks like you have just watch the recording because you're arguing stuff infamous that Trini never said. You're being really aggressive, and I'm talking to you in a calm voice.
Okay, so I'm back. Okay.
Just watch the
recording. Oh yeah, that's fine. But the thing is, I said,
okay, so
when I used the recording as my argument, when I used the recording as my proof, you continued on. When you asked me for proof on my point,
what do you mean you used?
I used the recording. I said that we were going to use the recording.
Okay, so
and you continued talking about the same point. But yet when you use it, we apparently have to stop talking.
Okay, so
see what I mean? Is that when I use it, you continued arguing. When I used the recording for evidence for my point, you tried to continue arguing with me. Whereas when you used it, you didn't want me to continue.
I'm not gonna let a god the trash bag profile talk. It's not even.
What's the point of having a post-debate conversation if you're just gonna say just watch the recording? Like,
obviously, Forks, if he's claiming stuff that Trini didn't say, and let's say he's being dishonest, hypothetically, he is. But let's just
hypothetically, I'm being dishonest.
Because I'm talking to Forks as if he doesn't know.
Think
Obviously, I'm speaking to Forks as if he doesn't know. So shut up.
He's saying anything that Trini didn't say. I think he's trying to explain
Okay,
what
I
Trini
think
did
that
say
he's
and
saying
what
stuff
he
that
didn't say.
Trini didn't say, Forks. So what should you do from that point on?
So like what?
I think we should just watch the recording, Forks.
No, oh my god.
Like what?
Okay, this whole argument about he was arguing that Trini didn't say was a logical assumption. He did say it was a logical assumption. Trini did say it was subjective. Everything he's saying.
Actually, my main point was that wasn't his point, but you know, go off.
That was his point, though.
Go off, my dude.
Okay, the main point that you're arguing Trini didn't say, he did say. So
go off, bro.
Recording. You're arguing with me over a point that's on recording.
Bro, the thing is, right, you did the same thing to me. You cherry-picked one word and didn't get my entire point. You're cherry-picking arguments so you can rat out of it. You're cherry-picking arguments so you can rat out. Everyone can see it. You did it with me, you're trying to do it with Trini, you've done it with others, and you keep moving people on. Now you're on Forks. You keep trying to move to people who you can't win with.
Why do you keep doing it? I'm not moving on to Forrest.
Yeah, you are. I can name all.
Are you stupid? Forrest, am I moving on to you or targeting you?
Look,
yeah.
I don't look. I just want to. Isaac, can I ask you a question? If that's okay.
You're a spur.
So I wasn't there. Like I wasn't there for like the middle part of the debate.
Neither was famous because obviously he's missing points.
Hold on.
And he wasn't actually because I looked at the beginning of the video.
Yo, let me
go ahead.
Yo, can I say something?
Dude.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yo, on God, Kruos, I'm gonna keep it a buck, nigga. But you gotta stop, bro. You got like a whole army on you, nigga. At this point,
Wait,
bro.
do you have anything to add?
What does that mean, though? Like, just because you have a whole army of people doesn't mean anything.
Bro, you aren't Madara. You ain't taking on all of the fucking army, bro. This ain't happening, bro. You ain't no Madara, bro. You're like Obito.
Okay.
No,
so you're just talking.
Like I was at the beginning.
Go ahead for it.
I was at the beginning of the debate, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed as if your argument was that the law of identity is objective, and you know this because even if you were to take a counter stance that the law of identity isn't objective, you would need to call upon the law of identity to prove that, right?
Yeah, he never countered that. Correct.
No, so what Trini said, from what I recall, was that, well, Aista, in order to reach that conclusion, you need to have a series of premises and a conclusion, aka an argument for that, right? The argument that it's objective. But in order to make that argument, you need to assume the law of identity in the first place. Right?
No, wait. You got the only part that you got from that was the assumption. Basically, what he said is, he said, okay, well, to assume that we would need an assumption, and he said, okay, well, you would have to assume that is true. And I said, okay, well, assumptions are inside of the realm of possibility, which is why I brought up epistemological viewpoint of it, which is inside of an epistemology. My fault. Inside of an epistemology. And then I said, outside of an epistemology, it exists. So I said,
how do you
could prove? Huh?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you
So I said,
off.
outside of an epistemology, you could prove the law of identity exists. I'm getting tired from talking about the same thing.
Well, I'm just confused about how assumptions being possible.
Okay,
again,
so basically,
wait. Again, even it being possible, and it's the same argument for it being in the realm of possibility as law of identity being objective. That being that the argument you would
say, wait, hold up, Forex, repeat that again one more time. Sorry.
I said you saying that. Firstly, even if it was relevant that it's possible, you saying that it's possible, and you saying that the law of identity are objectively true, is based upon the same. It'd be kind of the same. There'd be the same defeater for both arguments, right? Because for both arguments, the premises and conclusion would be dependent on the laws of logic that you're trying to say these arguments prove, which is in itself an assumption, right?
Okay, well, in this case, Forex, basically the example that I gave is I said, since we define epistemology, and I said, okay, it's within thought. And then I basically said, okay, well, an assumption is within thought. So this is something that he never agreed with. You could argue that he never refuted. My fault. You could argue he agreed with. So from that viewpoint of Trini agreeing that, that assumption is within an epistemology, and I'm arguing that we cannot think. We could, I can say that it doesn't exist, and I could use my thought. And I can say a wall doesn't exist. I give several examples of this. And I said something not existing would give an identity to itself. And I defined it. And I said, okay, so therefore, outside of an epistemology, the law of identity can exist. Trini never refuted this. All he kept saying is, okay, inside of it, we can use an assumption. And then an example that I gave, I said, okay, well, Trini, there's different truths because there's a relative truth and an objective one. You can make a relative truth and we make assumptions, like we can say a cheetah's fast or a lion can roar. These are the examples I gave. But outside of an epistemology, is it possible that lions don't roar, Trini? And then what Trini then said is, he kept talking and talking. I said, okay, so you're not going to disagree with the fact that, lions can't roar outside of an epistemology because it's entirely possible that they can.
Aista, the point is, and Trini, you can step in if I'm misrepresenting you, because maybe I am, but I think the point is that you need to rely on things that are within your epistemology, such as your reasoning and logical ability, in order to come to the conclusions of what's true outside of your epistemology. But to say that things that are true outside of your epistemology are true because you came to that conclusion based off of what is inside of your epistemology, like your reasoning, is to assume that those things outside are true to begin with, right?
Trini's on mute. Trini's on mute, so if you want him to respond and make him off.
Wait, no, Trini's unmuted. I just checked server mute. He's just local muted.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gone.
No, I think that's the point, right? That the ways that you reach these conclusions are sumptuous.
Let me respond to how I come to that. So, for basically what you're saying is the way that we prove things outside of an epistemology are true, we have to use our thoughts to actually prove that, correct?
Yeah, and it seems like Trini was attacking the validity of your.
Okay, so Forex, when I say that the law of identity can be true without using our thoughts at all, what do you think about that?
I think that the point was that within a debate you would need to prove that. Well, hold on. Just ignore him. Hold on. Anyway, I think the point was that within a debate you would need to you can make the claim that this is true regardless of if we think about it, but you need to make the argument that
but you understand?
Can I finger your booty hole?
Okay, I understand.
Okay. So wait. So Forrest, you know what the debate was? It was proving if God doesn't exist objectively, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know Trini had the stance that he doesn't exist objectively, right?
I'm aware.
Okay, you know I had the neutral stance, right?
You said that Trini said that he does.
Yes, he doesn't exist objectively. Now you see where this word's coming down the line of logic. So he says God does not exist objectively. So you know what I did for it? I take the neutral position. So if I say,
I'm not talking about the position. I'm talking about this point, this argument, because I wasn't here for all of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, let me give you context. Basically, he says that God does not exist objectively, not a relative truth. He doesn't say that, okay, it's most likely doesn't exist objectively. So all of these stuff that I'm referring to when I'm talking to you and I'm like telling you what I was like arguing, these are more me saying it is possible. And Trini is not refuting these. Instead, what Trini is saying, okay, well, we have to, even if Trini says, okay, well, we have to use assumptions to get to that conclusion, right? Me saying, okay, well, is it possible outside of our assumptions? And I brought up the infinite amount of possibilities. I said there's an infinite realm of possibilities.
Making the argument that it's logically possible presupposes some kind of objective logical.
You said, wait, repeat it for us?
I said making the argument that it's a possibility still presupposes some kind of definition of possibility by assuming some like logical system or whatever, right? And you would need to rely on that to come to that conclusion.
Were you saying this is, again, like I said, this is not something Trini brought up. You have to argue stuff Trini brought up, but I know you weren't here for the full debate.
Well, I feel like that was the point of what he said in the first.
No, the point he argued when I brought up an infinite realm of possibilities, and I said epistemology is within the or within our thought or within our mind of how we come to conclusions, assumptions, or what is subjective, what is real, what is not. And then he brought up Last of Us, the video game, and he was like, "Oh well, we went down the line of what is truth," and then he said, "Okay, well, truth is just like the reality that we're in or whatever." He said, "Okay, well, obviously we don't live in the Last of Us." And I said, "Okay, Trini, it's completely possible that we do live in the Last of Us." And you know what he said? Trini agreed with this point. So me saying this, right, is proving that you can take the skeptic side of everything, and you can say, yes, it is the case that outside of our reality that we don't even know things. So if we're basing our thoughts within our reality, right, the thoughts that we're making, or you discussing this with me right now, you're using your thoughts in this reality. What about in other reality? Are there thoughts that are possible?
So
real quick, Forks.
What do you think the purpose?
Forks, I just wanted to clarify real quick. Basically, you're talking about whether God existed. I was taking the Gnostic atheist stance and saying, yeah, God doesn't exist, right? And so when asked why, I opened up and basically just said, well, God's logically impossible, right? And then he never seemed to really overtly disagree at that point. He just said he was unsure. So we started talking about logic's relation to epistemology, and he asked whether or not logic was inside epistemology, and I said, no, logic isn't inside epistemology. Logic's outside of epistemology. And he said, why? And I was like, well, you can have logical assumptions or assumptions in general, right? Without having knowledge of them in the traditional sense of that word. You can have belief in the law of identity, right? Out of necessity.
Yeah.
Without doing so on the basis of justification, because by justification we presumably mean inferential justification. It doesn't make sense to then say we justified it, because that would then therefore mean that we presuppose arguments even work, which just presupposes the law of identity and the other laws of logic to begin with, right? So it just seems to be prima facie the case. The logical assumptions exist outside the realms of what the theory of knowledge would cover, because it's not about justification. It's about what seems just necessarily true.
Yeah, so like for instance, just to phrase it in I guess another way, for instance, without making these assumptions, I guess it just reduces the entire our entire reality into absurdity. We can't really function without them. But whether or not we're dependent on them to function doesn't actually dictate whether or not they're true. Is that kind of
so?
Yeah, like you can be right about something without knowing something, right? Without having justification.
Yeah.
Like I can be right that it's going to rain tomorrow with like my lack of argument being there. I can be like it's gonna rain tomorrow, have no evidence, and then it rains tomorrow. Okay, now I was right. That was a fact, but I didn't have evidence.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so
yeah, I think that was the argument I still.
Okay, the part about the logical assumption part where I was bringing up outside of an epistemology that it's possible for things to exist objectively. When he said a logical assumption, that's not entirely what happened at first. Because I said, can you give me an example, Trini? And what Trini said is, what's it called? The law of identity. Because I already brought up the law of identity pre this. So he agreed. He said the law of identity could exist outside of this. This was an example, and I said, okay, this is. I would agree with you. The law of identity is the only thing objective ever, pretty much, that exists objectively.
Well, I think.
And then wait, one second. Okay. Then what I said is, okay, and he said, well, I think that you can logical assumptions could exist, and I asked him to give these examples, and he gave nothing. But he tried to argue that the law of identity could be a logical assumption. That's the only thing that he said. Wait, then we go down a line of logic. So I say, okay, well, why is the law of identity a logical assumption? Okay, well, you have to assume that it's true. Okay, so then we go into epistemologies. Epistemologies is within your thought. You agree to this because this is what he said. So, if he's agreeing that epistemology is within our thought, correct, and we only base stuff off what we know, what about what we don't know? So I said, okay, well, what we don't know, I cannot know something, and the law of identity could prove that. That was my argument, and he didn't counter it. So therefore, that point stands that the law of identity could prove stuff without me even knowing. Without me thinking, without me being here or being non-existent. I said non-existence completely still out. Non-existence would be outside of the world of thought because we can't process non-existence. Can we?
I think Trini, just relating both what you and Trini just said, I think it's more the case that Trini is trying to say that the law of identity is true and objective in the sense that it's necessary for us to believe, right? Because if we don't believe in the law of identity, well then I'm not myself. I can't claim that I'm myself,
well, if
right?
you realize, we go down a line of logic where Trini still never failed to prove that the law of identity was objective.
He proved that it was subjective in the sense that within our epistemology, we have to kind of. We don't say that it's subjective or that it's.
I didn't even say it was subjective. My entire point was just that we believe it's objectively true. We just don't have proof, but it is objectively true.
Mind me. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
And then wait.
Him saying
so before you miss words like something, I'm not trying to like say you are, but just in case you do, when you say that we're talking about objective truths with the law of identity, right? And we're going down the line of it. Okay, so Trini's saying that he thinks we don't have any way to prove it outside of our minds or whatever, right? And I'm saying, okay, and I bring up non-existence. So
I never even talked about outside of our minds. All I said was simply that it's just true without evidence.
No, I'm referring to the point where I brought up it existing outside of our minds, and you attempted to say that it could be like repeat what you just said.
I said that my point was never. My point was never that it was mind dependent. In fact, my point was the opposite. I said we just assume it. We say it's true without evidence.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So the assumption you say it's true without evidence. So my evidence of proving the said thing, I said, okay, well, I gave a wall example with existence and then the line equivalence. So pretty much what I brought up was, okay, so if I say something doesn't exist, this is the part Trini did not counter. I said, okay, so if I say this wall does not exist, this wall does not exist, so therefore it is not within thought, it would not be in the realm of possibility, and it would not exist within any like construct of reality because it doesn't exist. So then I say, this wall not existing, if I don't think about this wall existing, if I do not add a thought to it, that wall being non-existent would still be identifying as something that is non-existent. So therefore, I don't need to use thought. Now, if you're saying I'm bringing this up while using my own thought, right? Because I'm obviously telling you this, so I'm thinking about it, right? me saying in a hypothetical situation to where it's non-existent, it wouldn't even be within my thought. But that means it's proven itself because it identifies as itself. So this is something Trini did not counter, which is on video. He did not respond to that. Then there was a lion's roar of me saying a lion can roar in our subjective reality, but outside of an epistemology, is it possible that lions do not roar? Because yes, without thinking, what if there was just an off chance that a lion did not roar outside of our brains? Could that be true? And you cannot say that it's not true objectively.
So are you acknowledging? Just to clarify, are you trying to acknowledge that it's possible that the law of identity could be untrue outside of our epistemology?
You said what?
I'm just trying to clarify because you're like saying a lot of like words. Like, I'm just trying to clarify. Are you saying that it's possible for the law of identity to not exist outside of our epistemology, that it could be false?
I wasn't taking that stance. I was only taking the stance that the law of identity proves objectiveness all the time outside of epistemology, even through non-existence. Non-existence is a huge way to prove it, which is what I was doing.
Forks, am I crazy? Do you see why what he's saying doesn't seem to respond to what I'm saying, or no?
I'm just like, I guess I am missing out, kind of.
Like if I so
you can just watch the debate that if you.
We'll link it to you after, but yeah, if I say it's the case that we assume logic, because to make any argument justifying logic would already assume logic, right? Is it a response to then say that logic can prove objectivity?
Yeah, because like I'm just not understanding, because even the arguments that he's saying proves the law of identity, you would need to have like the premises and the conclusions would need to follow the law of identity.
Exactly.
To prove it, which just kind of seems.
Yeah, but those
that seems to prove my point,
those
right?
Premises and okay, one second.
Yeah.
Those premises and conclusions for it can entirely exist outside of our thought, though.
Well, you would need to have an argument for that being the case, and that argument.
Okay, well, you can have an argument within reality for it, but that does not mean arguments without outside of reality.
It's like an infinite regression, right? You'll have things that maybe you can argue. Sorry, you'll have things that are maybe true outside of our epistemology, but you still need to make an argument for them. And those arguments that are outside of your epistemology.
So watch this, Forks. If you make an argument for something inside of epistemology, if you make an argument for something inside of epistemology that proves that something outside of epistemology can exist, right? Let's say I make an argument. This is not what I argued, but let's say this is what happens. Just to dumb it down, even though it kind of explains what I was saying anyways. Let's say I say the law of identity is true because it's not. I say the law of identity is not real. So me saying the law of identity is not real proves it real. So I'm giving it an identity. Do you agree to that? Yo. Hello. I think he just died.
Maybe. Or someone came into his house and murdered him. Jesus.
And Famous, if you want to debate me on it, you can.
I tried.
Wait. I'm not even like memeing with you or trying to like.
No, we're done.
I'm being honest. If you want to debate me, you actually.
No, we're done.
Okay, so you can defend it. This one.
I'll debate you on it right now.
I did.
Do you want to debate it?
Mute me.
I'm willing to debate it right now. We can talk about it.
I did debate it, and I won.
Who's saying that Trini?
That's me. You want to debate it right now?
2 hours.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, pussy. So you can't defend it, right? So you can't defend it, right?
So you're brave.
Yeah, you're a fucking retard. You literally just said that if you don't want to defend it, you can't defend it. You're dumb, dude.
That's not what I said. I said.
Infamous, do you want to debate it? No, I don't want to waste the time. Okay, so you can't defend it. Hey, Aisha, do you want to debate it? I'll debate it. No, I don't want to waste the time. No, that's different. That's different. Like, it's different. Like, it's different. I promise.
What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid bell dog?
What are these UK? Hey, what the fuck are you talking about, baby? Idiots! Like, it's not funny, bro. Nobody's laughing. Like, make America like. You're not funny to anybody.
No one's laughing, chat. So
you're stupid. I'm looking at straight face. What does this nigga be saying? Like, they're like the only person that's laughing is probably somebody from the UK. Like, you're not entertaining.
True. I'm laughing right now, bro. I'm laughing.
Yeah, nigga, I'm laughing, nigga. I'm laughing.
Yo, this nigga they're calling you downgraded D1.
Yeah, nigga, we laughing. Yeah, nigga, he got the whole squad laughing. Now what? Shut up, nigga. We don't care.
bro.
Nigga,
God
debate's
damn.
over, nigga.
Who are you?
Take your L, nigga. It's over. We don't care.
Who are you,
Hold on.
nigga?
Hey,
Say
King J.
GG.
Hey, King J.
Say GG and move on, nigga.
Who are you?
Nigga, I don't give a
Who's
fuck,
this talking to
nigga.
Ice? Hold up. Me and Jay might have to get on.
Who's talking?
I don't know.
They just left me.
Hey, Jay.
What the? How you gonna talk shit and leave me?
Oh my god.
Nah, I kicked him from VC. I don't know why these
This
random
fucking
Alright, yeah, so
nigga kicked me from the VC. You know, now I'ma just pack you fat.
made a
fuck.
joke, and then when you comment on it, you no one laughed, you stupid bitch. See how no one laughed when you were commenting on my jokes? And yet when I made a joke, someone fucking
Yeah,
laughed.
they're from the UK.
Did you see that? Did you see that? And that ain't no
Yeah,
joke.
that's
No one's
my
supposed to
version.
laugh at that. That was not funny. No one's supposed to laugh before you even fucking say it. Cause you're
Okay. Who thinks Infamous is funny, bro? You think that nigga funny, D1?
Bro, you're not funny. Shut the fuck up,
I
nigga.
haven't made a joke. I haven't made
Shut
a
up,
joke.
bitch. Shut up, nigga. Now I'm talking to you, nigga. Shut up. We don't care. We don't care, nigga. I think it's funny, nigga. What?
Look at you. Yeah. Anyways,
I think it
I
was funny
promise you,
too.
nigga. I'll make you leave you.
that wasn't funny.
Was that Jamal laughing like that?
I think
Yo, he
so.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just unmuted, bro. Like, I like how Trini just brought goons over from his server.
yeah, except I was already in here, but you know what?
You just admitted to being Trini. I wasn't even talking about you. What's wrong with you?
Bro, you literally
Nigga,
called
I said
everyone
fat-ass
a loser
loser.
here, you dummy. You called everyone who was actually going for his fucking.
loser, cheesy ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, you rat ass nigga. You're dirty as fuck. You smell like dirty carbon slippers, you ugly ass nigga.
Why is there one person laughing?
Bro, look at him keep muting me, bro.
Nigga,
Look at
oh
him
God,
keep
your
muting
barber
me.
had a fucking
Look at it.
seizure doing your shit,
Watch
you
this.
ugly ass bitch.
There's one person laughing. Just your friend.
Nigga, shut the fuck
That's
up.
one
nigga.
more
Shut
than
up.
you. That's one more than you, bro.
It's not funny. Just stop talking, bro.
And you just muted Nevermore as well. Wow.
Not funny.
Wow. You see what he does there, bro? Kruos, you literally can't beat me.
If you want to debate or you want to actually spur,
Shut
go
up,
to another
nigga. You don't
room,
care.
nobody
Shut
cares.
up. Nigga, all you're gonna do is keep muting niggas.
Bro, see what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean?
Right.
You have to mute me.
Okay,
You literally have to mute me. It's a thing you must do. It's objectively true that you must mute
Ugly
me.
ass nigga.
Stupid
That's
bitch.
fat as fuck.
Are you going to keep spurging?
Built like
Are you
a
going to keep
fucking duffel
spurging?
bag.
Yeah. You
Fat
notice that
fuck.
when you try to like mini spurg like on everyone, when you call them an idiot, you call them dishonest, you
Why
call
do you
them.
think I'm trying to mini spur? I don't spur. I pack. I haven't
Nigga,
packed
shut
you
up.
once.
Alright, nigga, pack me then,
Don't
pack me then, pack me then,
Don't
pack me
care
then,
to
nigga.
pack
I'm
you.
waiting.
Your ass.
Pack me then. Pack me then, nigga. I'm waiting. Pack me then, nigga. Pack me then, nigga. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Hold up.
Pack me, nigga. Pack me. I swear to God, nigga, I'll slap you with a fucking flip flop, nigga. Pack
That
me.
wasn't funny.
Pack
Why?
me.
Why is it that your
Right
friend
now, nigga.
laughing
I'll wait.
again?
I'll wait.
Is anybody served?
Hey, King J, you still
Shut
in
up,
VC,
nigga.
bro?
Exactly. You got no comeback. Shut your bitch ass
You're
up.
not funny. Nobody
Shut up,
laughed.
nigga. Nobody's laughing at.
Yeah, not funny. Okay.
Yeah, you see how you have to unmute people again? See how I have to mute people?
Yo, I still what?
See that?
What? Why is?
See that real quick? And I love how he don't deny it. I love how he don't deny it, because he can't. He literally can't deny it. Look at him server mute me. Look at this about to happen. Bet you for a fact he will do it. Bet you for a fact, bro. Get me, bro. Nevermore. Bro, we can predict the future, bro. We can predict the future, bro. We can predict this man gonna mute us because he's a scared little bitch, bro. This man should be going out on Halloween because he's a fucking child, bro. He should be fucking getting candy from houses, bro. Stupid bitch. Are you done? Are you done? We were done. And then you decided
Why
this.
he's even talking?
You said, oh, so you just admitted defeat. Oi. We were done. We were stupid
All right,
bitch.
Jamal, what was your question?
Yeah, okay. Mute me again. Go on.
Why
Do it. Do it.
there's so many niggas on your neck? What did you do?
Because,
what's up,
because I debated Trini, who's like their
Okay,
dad.
Jamal, yo, get this, right? He's trying to debate everyone who thinks he lost, and
He's
fucking
debating
Trini.
what happened. I don't know why you're saying that. I debated
Yo, Infamous,
Trini,
I'm
you
not gonna
guys
lie, you're
defended
kinda
him.
loud, you nearly busted my AirPods.
Exactly.
So I love
Like,
you,
shut
man.
up. Okay, Jamal, pretty much what happened, I was debating Trini and a bunch of his goons. I started defending him, but they can't really do it. And then I started asking them why.
Except that I did do it. I did do it. And when I continued to try and debate it, you muted me.
A lot of people actually did it.
That's how scared you are. That's how
Nigga, your head looks like a fucking eggplant. You
Nah,
bro, you're literally
my
scared.
head looks like an eggplant. This shit is not funny.
Please don't mute me again, Jamal. If you muted me, Jamal, I'm actually gonna be sad.
Anyway, like I said, yeah, but that's all that happened. It's just me versus Trini, and then he started losing arguments.
You built like a whole building, guy. Looking like a freaking.
Like he literally did this to the stage. Like, what are you doing?
Bro, I just love how he thought he could take on other people besides Trini. He tried to move to Joseph, right? And then Joseph slapped him. He tried to move to me, and then I slapped him. He tried to move to Sende, and then Sende slapped him. Makeout was the only one defending him, and accidentally still slapped Kruos. That's how badly he lost. Makeout accidentally agreed with Trini. That's how bad it was. That's literally. And then you tried to move to Forks, and then Forks bodied you as well. Because no one understands the gobbledygook you're saying, you stupid.
That wasn't funny. He's just talking.
Just in denial.
You're not getting tired of talking for 2 hours,
bro. Oh my god.
Okay, but yeah, it's boring as fuck.
This nigga ice, bro. Can I ask you all a question? What the fuck?
Yeah, he literally did this against Sage when Sage debated him. What?
He was trying to ask you a question.
Sage, you just died?
No, he got muted.
We muted him.
This nigga, y'all are so stupid. Ice is literally saying this happened to Sage. I'm here. What are y'all niggas doing, bro?
No, I'm saying that literally happened when you debated
I know.
Trini.
Can I ask a question? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the topic? Come on.
It was Trini basically being an idiot and saying God doesn't exist objectively.
And you said
I took the neutral stance. You can watch the recording if you want. Like, I basically started debating him, and then he asked me to explain a point that I made, which I explained, and then he wanted me to explain it, so he tried to rhetorically pack it. Okay, I'm lying. Okay, I guess I'm lying when it's on recording.
Yeah, because you try to be a psychologist and it doesn't work. That's literally what you're trying to do. You're trying to psychoanalyze everyone in the fucking chat. It doesn't work.
Yo, Kruos, Kruos, bro.
Wait, hold on, because niggas are talking over me. Infamous,
go ahead.
Yo, bitch nigga, stop muting me.
Yo, stop muting me, you stupid bitch.
Can you mute these niggas that aren't infamous or aren't?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They keep talking. It's annoying.
Oh, what's up? Is that you, Sage?
Yes, bro.
Hey, Sage. Yo, I heard you beat Arrow, bro. Congrats.
Is my mic too quiet? Because I'm trying to see.
You a little bit quiet, but that's about it. But we can hear you, bro. Okay, so what happened basically, right, was that the debate was about whether or not God objectively exists, and he was taking the agnostic position, right?
Nah, bro.
Not Trini. Hold on, damn. Okay, so the debate was on whether or not God doesn't objectively exist, right? Trini was taking the fact that he doesn't objectively exist, right? And then bitch over here, Kruos was taking the stance that the neutral stance, right? And basically what it boiled down to was that Kruos admitted for a fact that he was basing his argument on presuppositions, and that the presuppositions are assumptions, making his argument an assumption and subjective.
Not what I said.
And people, I didn't say you said it.
Just said
the quotation mark ended. The quotation mark ended. Commas exist. Stupid bitch. Anyway.
I want to hear more than one side, Ice. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I just want to hear both sides.
Yeah, the only thing that it boiled down to really was just that Kruos had a subjective statement at the end of the day, because he said oh yeah, my opinion is based on presuppositions, and that means that Trini pushed him having a subjective opinion, and therefore it not having to be accepted by anyone else, because the debate was about whether God objectively does not exist, and he would need to bring into any contention about this an objective matter for why it's not true that he doesn't exist, or so what it is true why he does exist. So no double negative there. So Trini pushed this fact, and when asked about it, Kruos admitted that since his he didn't admit since his argument does this. He admitted that his arguments were based on presuppositions, and that presuppositions are assumptions, and that his argument is subjective. Those are all the things he admitted.
What's going on?
And then based on this, Trini said he won. That's all.
Okay. Didn't admit my argument was subjective, but I'll just send you the recording.
Except you did.
Nigga, shut your bitch.
Yeah, except you did. Say, So like, say me arguing before, bro. Like we're cool or whatever. Like I said, Famous and Trini. Like I'm pretty sure Famous is like I don't know how you and Sage's friendship is or if you're cool, but I'll be willing to like let Sage judge debate, and I can like debate both of you guys at the same time.
Sage wasn't here.
No, I'm not saying. Who said he was here? What are you just making up? I said I would be willing to let.
Bro, you said I'm willing to let Sage judge the debate. What do you mean?
A debate between me, you, and Trini. And I could debate both.
Who cares? Why are you trying to go down this fucking spot? Oh my god, you're literally... Talk about the argument. Talk about the argument. Jesus Christ. Just talk about what Sage wants to hear.
I talked about the argument 6 times. I'm not going to keep repeating when Sage can watch the recording.
Repeat it for Sage right now. Sage is your dad. Repeat it to him.
Why are they saying that 7 people were jumping on you?
Because basically I debated Trini, right? And then people like... And then I can go to the chat.
He tried to rap.
Okay, stop. It's not what happened, okay? I debated Trini.
He tried to rap.
I'm just gonna take your voice mod because you're just spurging. Like it's like a justifiable reason too. Like
okay, you know what? Just tell me.
Well then why haven't you explained it?
Just stop.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Okay, so or like Stage, if you want, we can just go to another VC or some shit. They're just spurging.
Just make him agree to stop talking.
Yeah.
Oh god, this nigga about to go cry.
Famous.
He about to go cry to that nigga. Oh God, bro, you about to be in VC with Sage.
Somebody think he's funny. Yo, Sage, I should have won, bro.
Oh my god.
Bitch ass up.
People are laughing.
All you're gonna do is like a little ass up. Nigga, I don't care. You're a brother.
Oh shit.
Eat a dick, nigga. Fuck.
Yo.
Jesus.
You know everybody can back down.
Yo, Nevermore really came in here with this. Yo, this was not needed. Nevermore. God damn.
I don't.
All of you can spur now.
Yo, it's funny as fuck though. I will say.
That's Nevermore's D1.
Yo, ice. Why do you think you won?
Yo, Sage, Nevermore came in aggressive as fuck, bro. He just kept calling him like a bitch and shit for no reason. Like, it's so funny.
Hold up.
Someone's asking a question why he thought he won. Someone asking the question, let me speak.
Yeah. Okay, Ice. Wow.
Who's talking to me?
Oro.
No, God, D&D.
Okay.
I'll probably explain it like if you want me to, but I'll go down to like a VC with you or Sage or some shit just because people are spurring.
Jesus Christ! So you give a biased statement. You just want to lie to people.
Why am I? You're like okay. After I tell them they can go watch the recording.
You literally want to lie to people.
Look, his only argument is let's go watch the recording. So the debate is over. Fuck it. If he wants to go watch the recording,
yeah, sure, fine. Debate's over.
Over.
It's
been over for a while. Go watch the recording. For that to be,
yeah, debate's over, lads. Let's go home.
Sage,
we get to go home to our families, lads. The army needs to come back.
The war's over.
Yo, Sage, if you want, I can tell you what I think. Sage, if you want, I can tell you what I think happened. I still can tell you what he think happened, and then you can just watch the debate and just see like which story lines up because I guarantee mine does. But yeah, I can do that whatever you want.
Trick or treat.
Okay, hold up. So you both agreed Sage being judge?
No, I'm just letting him like watch it.
Oh my god.
Alright, who do you want to be judge then? Who do you want to be judge?
There's not gonna be.
I don't care for a judge.
Your mom. Man.
Well, then you definitely lose. I would heavily recommend you pick a judge, bro.
Okay.
If there's a judge, we should just take a popularity poll, bro.
Nah, I don't believe in that shit.
Like I was saying.
I just if there's a judge, it should be like somebody that both debaters agree on. Like,
yeah, but what I was saying though, I was saying the thing about Sage. I said if Sage wants, I said I would debate in Famous and Trini at the same time. Sage could join.
Yeah, because you know you can win the actual debate, but
that makes no sense. It should be harder for me. Are you retarded?
Then why don't you just debate me one-on-one?
You just want bravado on your side, bro. You just want bravado on your side. I can beat everyone.
Because he knows if he loses to both of us at the same time, he could be like, "But I took them both on at the same time, didn't I? Aren't I good?" And just
he lost to both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, rather than he got like BTFO.
Oh yeah, I lost to 2 of them. They couldn't beat me individually. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking stupid.
Dude, stop it. You're predictable.
Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yo, true, you right, bro. He's literally trying to be Madara, but he ain't Madara, bro. He Obito. He about to get beat the fuck. Do you know who is Madara? You know who is Madara, bro?
He's not fucking Obito, he's
Leon's
Conan.
Madara. Obito wants to be fucking Madara so much.
He's a bitch.
Obito wants to be Madara so much. He wants to be fucking Leon so bad.
So you both agree Sage being judge? Okay.
Is Paul still recording?
Yeah, it's still.
I think he is. Don't kick him or anything. Save it, because
Yeah,
like
someone
otherwise it
save it.
literally fucking deletes the recording.
Alright, so like Sage, do y'all agree Sage being judge or something?
Nah, nigga, I'm judge.
Oh
God, nigga, I'm judge.
100,000.
Yo, did that bitch nigga leave yet, bro?
Thought my mom was a judge.
We should get more than one judge.
Yo, we should ask him. No cap.
Y'all can like if you want like after all this like you and Kruos Trini can like just like DM
nigga,
and like
not a debate
pick judges.
Yo, Kruos, bro, run the ones, nigga. Pack me right now.
Kruos is another.
Yo, Nevermore is ready, bro. Nevermore is ready.
Why the fuck do you want to get packed someone?
Nevermore is
He
ready.
came up strong, dude. He came up strong. Like, what the?
Yo, Trini, you seen this man? Fucking Jesus.
He's in the other VC.
Yeah, that guy's a beast, dude.
He's in the other VC?
Of course he is.
Oh God, nigga,
Yo,
I hate this fat. You probably eat gym shorts or some weird shit.
Bro, I bodied that man bad, bro.
Did you see, bro? I was popping out on my memes, bro.
School chopping milk.
Oh yeah. By the way, bro, if anyone wants to thank anyone for those memes, bro, it's fucking Headmaster, bro. Headmaster, the goat for them.
Nah, bro. Shy, why do you want to pack people so much?
Bro, cause this nigga, I just
leave him be, bro.
Nah, you're like Trini. Nah, you're like Trini. Pack me. Then fucking fights to pack me.
I mean, Trini doesn't do that, but you know.
He was literally strapped the entire time, but he's ready to pack and all that.
Yes, sir, nigga, I'm ready.
Yo, Nevermore came in, bro. He was just like, I'm fucking ready. This is my VC. I was like, Jesus.
I'm taking over. Bro, I can't stand.
Wait, Sunday racially
That's just,
standard, man.
bro. This shit shouldn't have even lasted that fucking long. It should not have lasted that.